Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. Glad you're with us tonight. This is a little segment of the week that we call Club TVON. We're so glad you're here exclusively with us because it is an exciting night. We have so much amazing jewelry for you. It's Friday. We like to party and kick off your weekend in the best way we know how with incredible values, the best in jewelry. Hey, your requests as well. Listen, that's what, like if you were hanging out at the club, right? You would probably request a song, whether it be like for the DJ to play or karaoke, or maybe you're just requesting your favorite cocktail of choice. Well, I am your DJ tonight and my name is Lolo. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We have an incredible show, big wheels, big discounts. There are prices that I've never seen in 20 years of doing this. And by the way, 20 years ago, things were just cheaper. But we're going to actually surpass those values from way back when here tonight. So we're so glad you're with us. And please make requests if you have them. Happy to help you out with anything you're looking for. I will tell you, there are some highlights here that I should mention right off the bat. That is going to be, oh yeah, I'm already talking baseball terms. What can I say? More on that later. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to have amazing, amazing yellow diamonds. And not just like we always see them in rings. Sure, they're here. I've got our largest yellow diamond. You know what? That's really the prize of the evening. There is a 343. It's our largest here left in yellow diamonds, so we do have that. But also, we have a yellow diamond bracelet with bigger yellow diamonds all the way throughout. You're going to love that piece. It is a major markdown. It's got yellow diamonds, white diamonds, and it's all done in two-tone gold. We also have an incredible, there is such a good wheel here that is going to start us off in this hour that is going to be amazing, great values. I mean, sometimes you have to look and do a double take on these prices and go, wait a minute, did TVON start doing like sterling? No. We're doing solid gold with diamonds and the best in stones, but unbelievable values. But also a highlight here is for my big tanzanite lovers, and especially if you're a heart-shaped lover, there's a set here. Now, it doesn't have to be sold together. However, there's going to be a 13 karat 05 heart-shaped blue wing. I've had my fair share of blue wings, right? I've sold countless blue wings. But the thing is about this one, it's a 13 karat and it is priced like a 7 karat stone. That's pretty much double your carat weight for the price. So that is what value is all about. We're going to have that one for you, but it also has a matching pendant that's even larger, almost a 16 karat heart shape in a pendant. It is the heart of the ocean piece. It is unbelievable. It is, yes, red carpet movie cinema worthy, but it also has a ton of diamonds. So that could be a set waiting to happen for you in a ring and a pendant, or tell us which one you like better, because the prices are, listen, not everything can just stay here forever, right? Eventually pieces have got to go out to you. So we're making sure, and this is, by the way, we are now counting down the big Vegas show, the JCK show that happens. Well, it didn't happen for a couple years there, but it is happening next week. So this is where, if you're going, gosh, they're bringing out some really high-end museum. Yes, we are. So that is going to be all throughout the show. We've got a Paraíba that's magnificent. We've got a beautiful ruby that has yellow and white diamonds all over the place. We have the heart shapes I mentioned. The list goes on and on and on and on. So we're going to really wow you here today. And I got to tell you, big top of the hours, amazing values. May even sprinkle in some auctions for you as well. If you have any requests, like I said, get them in, because this is it is a VIP club, you know. It is not everybody. It's not like open to every single person out there, because we don't even broadcast our Friday shows to every single venue out there. So that's where the exclusivity factor comes in. And if you're kind enough to joining us online, well, this is how you do it. Call us with your favorites, requests, anything I can share with you. If there's something that's been on your mind, a lot of those bigger pieces are headed out on, gosh, I think everyone's like, we're all heading out like Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, by then, that only leaves us with a couple shows left to shop some of those really high-end, incredible kind of pillars of our collection. So, you know, don't let those escape you, because they could be on their way out. And once they get out to Vegas, they're not returning. So let's get started with something amazing. And we got a lot of affordable tonight so that you can really just get that perfect fine piece. Or if you're doing some gift shopping as well, help us guide you as far as what you need or what you're looking for. I will tell you, there's a returning favorite here that hasn't been here forever, and the price is better than it's ever been. We actually have the North Star. Do you guys remember the North Star pendant? It's always been one of our most popular in pendants, in diamonds. We're going to bring that out for you as well tonight. So just returned. Zambaran is here. We have a brand new tanzanite that's here that's going to be, I love it for every day. So a lot to get to, and let's get started with a value that's going to really set the tone for what Fridays are all about, which is value, value, value. Take a look at this one. It's a good one. And what do you think of this stunning yellow diamond or sapphire? We could play that game, diamond or sapphire, diamond or sapphire. It really does. I mean, that is like, if it were a yellow diamond, it would be like that premier, best of color, best of quality, but it's actually a sapphire that is masquerading as its very, very rare counterpart that is, it's kind of like the doppelganger, right? This is the doppelganger of diamonds, and it's going to be 2832 to start us off. But I'll tell you, the one thing that I'm a little sad about tonight is the fact that almost every single thing I have, I counted 2 things that are not one of a kinds out of probably about 200 pieces that I have to show you. It is crazy how limited everything is, because if we were to make it again, it would be a whole different price point. So whatever you do, my best shopping tip tonight is dial early. Please, please, please heed that warning. Dial early, because the values are going to be really extra special, as they always are on Fridays, but also it's about the limited quantities. So I think they go hand in hand, right? If you got something that's down to its last one or always has been a one of a kind, it's needing to go down to these crazy lows. So let's get started with item number 2832, which is our half carat pear shaped unheated Ceylon yellow sapphire. Then it has 40 points and diamonds around it. There are actually, look at this, the detail inside from the center stone to the outer halo are all heart shapes that are carved from within there. And then you have that beautiful, kind of like a chevron on the sides here, but like, you know, facing out east and west there. And it's really, really special. Even the glow of the sapphire, I don't know if you guys see that, but it's bouncing off the inner of the heart shapes there. Do you see that? Where the gold's all cut out, you've got yellow glow that's happening throughout. That's really about a stone that's kind of emanating, right? It's a really stunning piece, and it's a bright, happy color that is a perfect one to add to your collection if you like something a little vibrant. Yellow's a hot color right now in the fashion world. Brights are really, but that's really like, that's kind of like saying, you know, florals for spring. Groundbreaking, right? I mean, that's kind of like, yeah, hot pops of color are always when the sun comes out and the weather gets warmer. We see a lot brighter colors, right? What do you think, Jay? He's like, you want to be my fashion guru today? What's your like number one passion in life though? Like of everything. I know that's a big question, but like what are you truly passionate about? You can name anything. What is it? Art. A-R-T, art. I love that. You want to get more specific, like watercolor painting, sculpture, watercolors. Really? See, I learned something about, I mean, granted, you're really new. This is your first time in the phone bank. So and I'm glad that you have a J name, because we don't hire people that don't have J names. Did you know that? Look at it. We got J, right? Jalen, right? That was the first thing they asked you when you applied. They were like, what is your name? And you're like, Jalen. And they're like, with a J? And you're like, yes. And they're like, okay, good. You can come in. And then JT, same thing, right? He's like, well, I'm even better. I'm just 2 initials. I'm not TJ. I'm JT. So I'm good because it starts with a J. And then, you know, on and so forth. Hi, Christine. We like to stand out, don't we? Yeah, don't tell Joyce and don't tell all this other, yeah, just don't even tell. We just, yeah, we must be really special if they allowed us in, but I'm glad Jay is conforming. So here we go. This is the yellow sapphire. Let's blow it out. I'm going to make it a value. Come on in early. We got requests coming in already. Hello to everybody. Welcome. Hi, Maria. Thank you so much. And Maria, thank you for your kind words. Appreciate that. Hi, Maria. I missed you guys too last night. It was just a event I had to be at, so it was nice to get away for a second, but I did miss shopping with you on a Thursday, but we'll be here all weekend doing what we do and giving away jewelry, and that's what I like. So instead of $9.99 on this one, watch this on the hand, because this is really, really special. And come on in, everybody. I know Fridays are a day when we have everyone trickling in, and we get busier and busier as the night wears on. Well, tonight, the early birds are going to be getting all the special deals here. And you know what? Not even $9.99. That's where I'm starting. We got to go lower than that. Look at how beautiful this is, right? A super stunning yellow. I keep wanting to call it a diamond, but it's a sapphire, but it's bright and it's clean. And keep in mind that's unheated, so extra level of rarity that you got going on there as well. And yet it's not even $8.99, $7.99, $6.99. Let's give something away. Okay, let's give everything away all night long, starting right now, where this is not even $6.99. Keep in mind, this is one of those where you're going, solid gold, VS diamonds, a sapphire that is rare and beautiful and bright and clean and all the things. It's not even $699. Come on in early. Welcome to Friday. Glad you're here with us. It is so, so special to kick off the weekend in this way in the first weekend of June now. So we're getting all geared up. It is not even going to be $699. Give us a call really quickly. There's only one. You can even change. Actually, no. Let me do it this way. Since I went too low already, we got to ask it staying in white gold. But keep in mind, there's a great contrast. I think when we see, I mean, we know it because when we see yellow diamonds, they're typically in white gold. When we see yellow sapphires, typically in white gold, right? I will have a yellow sapphire later that is in the yellow. So if that's something you really want to, you know, have your heart set on, we can bring that out to you. But this one's not even going to be $6.99. Let's give it away right now. I'll do it for $599 for a one-of-a-kind yellow sapphire ring. Is $5.99. Take a look. That's going to be going. So call us early. We'll give it 30 seconds. That should go. And then if you want all the colors of the sapphire rainbow, we have that too. It is going to be so good. And hello. Thank you. Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Jill. Thank you. Glad you guys are with us. They're ready to party. They're like, we don't miss a Club TV on because this is what it's all about. Oh, and our largest diamond ring ever. Well, at least in recent memory, I can't remember having a diamond ring any bigger than this, where it's 412 in diamonds. That is going to be you remember it, right? The fold over style kind of looks like a saddle ring, but it's gigantic pave. So, Jalen, do you have this one already? Okay, well, instead of talking to your colleagues there, listen, JT does not know if your caller wants it, and neither does Spencer. So just let me know, because we got a lot of people calling in. I don't want them to miss out, because just let me know. And if they have any questions, let us know. That one is as is in the white gold. So $5.99 is your incredible price tag, and we don't sell any rings really at a price like that. So I wanted to start you off right now. I'm going to show you this necklace. This is very designer, very you-know-who. 4728. You'll know it by the design itself. It's really, really well known and like a status piece. I want to share this with you right now. This is going to be a really cool, another one only. I'm going to say that a lot tonight throughout the show. Yes, you've got the yellow. Thank you. Let me know who got it, by the way, so we can congratulate them. I like to say thank you when I can to everybody who's shopping with us, and really looking forward to seeing who all is really excited. Ooh, this is pretty though, because it's not just sapphires. Those bright greens on the outer edges though, that's going to be in a Savarite. So you get the brightest pop. I mean, they really almost have a neon like a demontoid would, but they're Savarites, and they're slightly graduated because they lead into, well, on one side, if we go left to right, it goes Savarites, pot barachas, orange sapphires, yellow sapphires, then 3 different colors of pinks and purples in there. And then on the way to the other side, as the right side as we look at it here, those are going to be lighter to darker blues, and then back into those beautiful Savarites. So all sapphires and Savarites, 4728, 38 points in your sapphire weight, 12 points in the Savarite. It is a take on our smile necklace, but it's got that extra special end cap design that makes it very signature to a particular designer that they don't even do these kind of myriad of colors in this rainbow ombre effect that's going on here. So the 12 points are the Savarite weight. So altogether you got a ½ carat in total gem weight, but this is less about the gem weight and more about the exquisite design and accumulating the stones at just the right levels here in color, where they're all going to be graduated in such a way where they give you a little bit of everything, right? It's like that, you know, kind of taste the rainbow kind of feel, right? So it's a beautiful, which is like a candy slogan, I think. So don't eat it as much as it looks very appealing. It is a beautiful way to kind of let that neckline shimmer. It does have that bar style, which is curved, so it really just perfectly accentuates the neckline at the base. Now, we also did have the adjustability here as well. So you've got a bigger lobster claw, and you can see this is a heavier gauge chain. It's actually a Rolo link that's diamond cut. So I'm just moving it a little bit so you can really see that, how it really sparkles and shimmers, but also 16, 17, and 18 inches in length. So that's going to be really up for you to decide how you want to wear it, a little closer or a little further from the actual base of the neckline there. But it's one only in the yellow gold only. I love that oversized clasp. And really the chain dictates that, right? It really is all about, if the chain's a little bit larger, it would look silly to have kind of a nothing clasp. So let me move a little bit over here so you can really see how stunning this is and how it just really, no matter what you're wearing, this is going to work beautifully with it. There's no doubt at all, right? All the colors, so everything is just going to automatically pop. Or even if you're more just into like your basic neutrals, why not have that little bit of color that you can see how so much of it is going to really be at the base of the neckline there, just fill in any kind of open neckline you have. Now, it's going to be a better price than this whole like $22.99 deal that's going on. And of course, you see that really heavier chain. I'm going to show it up close as well, Tony, next, just so everyone can really appreciate the stones this one's already spoken for. But also, I think from a jewelry standpoint, when you've got a necklace, and I know that a lot of us have a lot of beautiful rings, I think it's nice that you know this necklace is going to go with absolutely everything. And look at this. It's like all the brightest neon pops of color from each category, from pot barachas to the bright yellows to the really really, again, a hot pink into almost a pinky red into all the colors of blue. It's not even going to be, whoa, I cannot believe this is not $1,000. And look at this from the side, and then I'll show you from the back here. Let me grab a tweezer so I can show you properly. It's not even going to be like a hollowed out piece. Look at this from the back. So you can see this really beautiful. I mean, it does kind of look like a rainbow, right? I mean, it does have that effect, right? And it's the shape of it as well is like that smile, which is really a beautiful look there. And I love this design. Let's not even do $9.99, $8.99. No, I think just really helping you own what you love here is really the key to the whole night, and getting those prices down to the point where you're going, okay, if that's what they're giving away for, I'm willing to take advantage of it. Back to the hand we go so you can see that size. If you did want to wear it reversed, I think you really could. That's a cool look, and then gives you that, that gives me like a horse bit kind of vibe, which is another designer entirely, but still kind of works. So that would be backwards, which I think, again, reversible. Normally, if you didn't finish it in the back, I would say no go, but the fact it's all finished with that mirror finishing, go ahead. Wear it reverse if you want to. It's not even $8.88 or $7.99 or $7.77. This is where it really is about that big value, getting you designer style, totally luxe stones here. And yep, it's going to be only $699 if you'd like it. There's only one just in the yellow gold, which is really, I think, the perfect combo with that kind of hue of all those different stones that you have set within it. So that is going to be for a really just, again, fabulous value seeker. If you're really seeking out a big value on a designer piece, gives you all the colors. That's just so tough to do. I mean, speaking from a designer aspect, when you talk about doing these like ombre styles with the bright color, they have to match in the hue and the saturation, but they also have to be that perfect kind of ombre, which is really about how do you get, if there's one that's a little bit off, it really can throw the whole look. So we'll give it 30 seconds at $6.99, but that is the way to go if you like that bright pop. And we're still seeing this incredible trend towards multiple colors in jewelry, but typically it's done with your really basic semi-precious, and nice to have it in sapphires and savorites, which, you know, dives into all the rare colors of sapphire in this case, but also that rare version of garnet in the savorite that only comes out of where else? Kenya. So excited to bring that to you at $6.99, only yellow gold. That one's here if you want it. And then we're going to be showing you, are you ready to see the heart shape, or do we want to just give away the biggest diamond ring we have? And I mean that quite literally. There is not, even when we put together pieces that have, oh, I don't know, like say there's a big 2-carat diamond and then we add a carat. Great, that's going to get you 3 carats. If we have, I mean, I've seen us do, you know, 3-carat rings that still give you a carat in diamonds. Well, still that's 4 carats. What we're so excited about is this opportunity to bring you a ring of this size. That's all one ring. And this is the largest diamond weight we have. It really is. In any diamond ring we bring. So that's kind of wild. Even when we put together pieces, like you start with, I think of this larger diamond I have, the 343 yellow diamond that's here, which is our largest yellow diamond. It's our largest individual diamond of any kind, of any color. And yet that's still, what is that one? That's going to be 50 points. So you're still not even getting to quite that 4-carat mark. Here is where you get 412, but super wearable, all solid diamonds, paved, really well done, and heavy gold too. Because there is no way you could set bigger individual diamonds like this without having a heavy gold weight. It really, they go hand in hand. You can't do one without the other, right? It would be like putting a home on an improper foundation. You would never build a beautiful home if the foundation wasn't right to begin with, but that foundation is in this sense really costly when you've got so much gold. And they don't just do it the width of the diamonds to account for the setting. They're giving you an incredible depth to this gold as well, which is really just outstanding. You've got one shot at it. Why is this here 18 minutes into the show? Simple. Because it's that kind of value. And the later it gets on a Friday evening, like, you know, we get more and more people scouting and looking at these incredible pieces, and then they realize we're making people unhappy when they miss out. So it's better to just do it up front early, because this is such an utter giveaway. It's item number 6530. It is a one of its kind. It's only in the white gold, which, I mean, really, would you want it any other way when you've got diamonds that are not just, because I think sometimes when we hear the word pave, when we see that setting style, we automatically think of really teeny tiny stones, basic accents. That is not the case here. Every stone throughout the ring is a larger individual diamond, and it's really a fold over style. It reminds me a little bit of, maybe it's because it is summertime and it's just like, you know, maybe vacays are on the horizon and you're thinking about, you know, something tropical, but not in like an overt way, like almost like the banana palm, right? It looks like a palm leaf that's just almost like wrapped around your finger here. 412 is your diamond weight. They don't get bigger, they don't get better. And yet, We will make this one of a kind. Oh yeah, wait till you see the finishing, because that's where I'm talking about not just the width of the ring, which you see, but also the inside under gallery. The very, very back does not come down to a sliver of gold. It's nice and wide. It's got depth to it. You see all the finishing throughout, but this is a showpiece. It looks like something that you would wear if you just like, you know, again, casually, but elegant, that casual wow, as I like to say, where you get just something that doesn't look like you're trying too hard, but it really gives the wow, but it's easy to wear because of the way it sits, like a second skin. You feel the gold. You know it's a designer piece the second you pick it up, but you also have this real wearability factor. I think there's a top and a bottom to it. You see that the bottom's got more curvature, and then the top has a little bit of that point. I would recommend, this one's a 6, and it's fitting a little snugly. So I would say, snugly? Let's get snuggly with our diamonds, right? But you don't want them to be snug on the hand. So that's why we say size up a half a size on this one and you'll be good to go. It is a wild opportunity here. Major value. Come on in early. Only have this one. It has been, I've had this 3 times. $89.99 was the first earring. Then it went to really good because it went to $69.99 and instantly there was $2,000 off. That's great. But it's not even going to be $69 or $59, and this is what gets weird because it's $412, and I think we all know diamonds of this caliber, they do go for $12,000 a carat elsewhere. We're making you a big, big value right now. It's not even $59.99, nor is it even $49.99. Wait, it gets better. Because this is where we are in, if you've ever been with me on a Friday, you know. You know what happens. We take that limited audience that we have and we really, really drop prices accordingly so that we can make the most of that limited audience and really still get a lot of jewelry out the door. And how do we do that? We do that by dropping prices. I call them freaky freebie Friday prices. That's what I call them because they are just that. And you don't see jewelry offered at a value like this at all, ever, even here. So this is where I would recommend dialing in because you know what? We can take another $1,000 off, make it $39.99, and that's still not where I'm going to leave it. This is your chance. This is your moment. This is your opportunity right now to get this ring, and there is only one. All we have to do is size it for you. If you're a size 6 or really a 5 3/4, 6, 5 1/2, you're good to go where it is. Otherwise, we're going to take care of that for you as we always do. But go up a half a size from whatever you need. So if you need a 7 1/2, please go up to an 8 just so that it fits comfortably because it is that wide and it is that stacked with gold. And we're not even asking $39.99. We're already under $1,000 a carat. That doesn't happen in today's diamond world. It doesn't happen anywhere. We have a chance for you to own this. Call me early. It is your mega value. I'd say right hand ring. I say even think about sizing it up to a middle finger or index finger ring because it would be fabulous that way. And even though it's wide, it sits low enough to be able to make that wearable and doable. I'm not even asking for $39.99. Take a look at it. We've got one, it's going to go. You know that. There's just not too many values out there that are going to rival this one. And it's not even 39 or 38 or 37 or 36. This is every time we take another $100 off. There is like a backwards as far as what it costs to make versus what we're offering it for. We're working backwards here. We're going under our own cost to get this a home and not even make it 35 or 34 or 33. This is putting the freaky freebie Friday thing going on. It's not even 32. Come on in, 412, a giveaway. Don't have anything else in our inventory with 412 of diamonds in it. Not a thing. Not even my 343, where the single stone, the single yellow diamond gets you, almost there. It doesn't even have 412. So this is where you gotta just jump in. We don't do a lot of jewelry like this because usually when you do, it gets up and out of that, affordable price range for everybody. And we want to make sure the pieces are still going to be in the realm of possibility. It's not even 32 or 31 or $3,099. And knowing diamonds like we do, I know we all get it with diamonds. This does not make any sense, and that's the beauty of it right there. It is $2,999. That's one of many diamond deals I will have, but I don't have anything else like that. So let me know who's got it. It's going to go. You know that. And will it be Spencer's caller because they're first? It's that simple, and that's why we say dial in early because that really is the difference maker. Like I said, go up a half a size, please, so that it's comfortable so that when you get it at home, you're ready to wear it, right? It is ready to wear, and we don't want you to have to run out and go get that size somewhere else. Just get it perfectly, and we take care of all that pricing because remember, if you go out and get things sized, you can always do that with your own local jeweler, but then it's going to cost you, and why would you do that if we're offering it for free to arrive at your door? So it is ready to go, and that is only $29.99. That's it. That's a huge value right there. It should go. Let me know who's got it, and we'll give it 30 seconds. That one's going to be, it's verifying right now, so we'll see. And then big yellow diamonds are here. Have the largest, all the way on down. We've got the 343, which might as well get a home here tonight when we have the opportunity to really do some crazy pricing for you. But also we have more on the way. We've got smaller. I've got 1 carats as always. We've got a beautiful, got a rare carat 33 today as well. That's going to give us in a more unusual kind of size to get in yellow diamonds. And then let's get to our quick wheel here just so we can get that out the door. I've got only 4 pieces here, so they'll fly. And then let me know who's got that one, because by all means, $29.99 on a 412. That's a giveaway. And think about where the gold's at. Just the gold to create that. There's a million places you could go right now. And if that were just a gold cigar band, it would be more than that to get your gold. So when you add all that diamond weight, what a value. And again, reason it's here early. So come on in. Let's get to our next wheel, which is going to be a wild one, because like I said, even the wheels, one of a kind. So don't have a lot of opportunity to get you past. Like if you're first caller, great. But if you're not, it might be a little tricky to get what you need here. And then one of my favorite diamond rings we do, honestly, I love this ring for just some stylized way to do diamonds and get you something different that doesn't look like what everyone else is wearing. And then here's our Molly Garnet. And like I said, just 4 pieces here for you. And they're all one of a kind. So when they're gone, they're gone. There's our fire opal. Can't keep any fire opals in stock. Everyone is kind of hip to the fire opal game here at TVON. Loving that we have also, take a look at that, set of 4. So I would really say, honestly, you could get all 4 if you wanted to, because that's where this price is going. Come on in early. Let me tell you, the rarest stone up there is actually the Molly Garnet, by far. The diamonds are kind of every day. We always do diamonds, but then you have a really special, it's like a teal tourmaline. It's not quite true blue to be indica light, but it's got some green to it as well. We have a stunning teal. Then we've got the fire opal, which of course is that stunning red. And then you also have the really special Molly Garnet in a Roval stone set east to west in a great looking band. And then the diamond ring, which let me give you a little tip on that diamond ring. The vine kind of style that it has, the wraparound design it gives you is really wearable for a lot of different places on the hand. You don't just have to put that on your ring finger like you do everything else, right? Pinky ring, fabulous thumb ring, fabulous for the index finger. If maybe that last 412 was just, you're going, that's just too much for every day for me, if it's too heavy, there's a ring up there that still kind of accomplishes the same feat, gives you a width that really extends and elongates the finger, but it really sits low profile and comfortable through the back because it's got that classic band. So it's a way to go. But once again, we're looking at one-onlys up here. Call me early, because we're just going to make this like superhero worthy, because Fantastic Four makes me think of superheroes. Never having seen one of those movies, but I know what they're about, right? And this is where, I mean, if you're going, yeah, superheroes aren't my thing, but super shopping is, and that would be my superhero. That's the one thing I think if I had a comic book, I would be doing like the super shopping heroes, right? And the villain would be retail. And the big hero is savings like TVON. Big values on really cool jewelry. Don't give up a single bit of quality and what you're looking for, but all you do is really the trick. Get on the phone lines quickly. That's how you do it. Take a look. All one of a kinds. And the only one that's got to stay as is would be, actually, it's the teal tourmaline. That one's got to stay in the yellow gold. Everything else can be changed or adjusted. That's really not an indicolite. It would have to be, I mean, it says it is, and anybody else would say it is, but I'm just a little more particular than that. So it really has too much green to just be pure indicolite. So it really is a teal. It's got the blues and the greens together. Then you have the Molly Garnet, super rare, M-A-L-I, Molly Garnet, not M-O-L-L-Y. That's different. This is M-A-L-I, so this is really, really special. And then you've got this vine-like floral, but not as girly as a typical floral, this almost vine-like style that gives you the look of bigger diamonds. Actually, those are big round brilliants at the centerpiece of all 3 of your kind of endpoints there, and then it wraps around. Do we have anybody loving anything so far? Because what should be end of deal, like basic last call here would be $9.99. We're doing better than that. So all you have to do is dial in, because it's going to be a quick little wheel of 4 here, and we're going to make them disappear just like magic. Where they're not even $8.99 or $7.99 or even $699. This is full on. Like, giveaway mode has been activated, guys. So this is all about moving jewelry as fast as we can tonight, showing you everything you want to see, all those great pieces. I won't even make them $699. You got to call me quickly. We've got a last call here. Last chance, last moments. It's all got to be melted down after this. But this is the deal. They took more to make. It took more money, more moolah to create those pieces than you're paying. True story. You know it if you follow the world of jewelry. You know that. But what we have here is last call. This one stays in the yellow. Everything else can be changed. Think about that diamond ring. If you are a yellow gold lover, no problem. That can be done in yellow. It'd be beautiful that way. But look at what I mean about how it extends along the hand. And you can obviously wear the 2 down or the 2 up, whatever you want to do. Kind of play with it and see what you prefer there, but it's not even $699. They're not. Come on in. We need callers, and we're going to blow them out. Lowest prices ever on jewelry are here tonight. And that is the truth. And if you stay with me, you're going to go, yep, she was right. There's no lie there. That's really, really a beautiful way to shop because it's solid VS diamonds on that ring. 14K, 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 14K. All of them have those VS diamonds, and there are some very, very unusual and rare stones represented up there that don't have to be $6.99. Well, I kind of thought that would do it. But since it's not, and since it's Friday, and since we're going to move these out as the half-hour mark approaches of our show, we're going to give you a better value. So you don't have to even pay $699. How great is that? But I will tell you right now, in this world of jewelry we live in, they don't get lower than that. You don't see a $699 price on a ring if it's basic gold. The fact that this is gold, diamonds, and gems, rare gems at that, all up there for one crazy price, we're just trying to move them out. Just give you the value of a lifetime so you can say, yes, I want to be a part of that. I want to maybe try something. If you have been admiring all of our beautiful fire opals, but it hasn't been something you've added yet, around is a great way to go. You're getting the primo color. You're getting a beautiful classic design. Love a lot of these with the Wonder Ring, by the way. We'll go even lower. I'm just going to try to move these in. If they haven't moved yet, then I'll tell you. We might need to do something better. Just because it's fun to look at jewelry, it's even more fun when you know that piece that you've admired on TV is coming to your house and is arriving at your doorstep in the next few days in your gold color, in your size, ready to go. They're not even $6.99. Let's go lower. I'm at your mercy here. We're going to help you out. It's a Friday night. Let me tell you, it's a big hill to climb when you only got a few people, but we make it worth your while to be with us, and this is a prime example. Take a look. They're not even $699 or $659 or $649. Let me know which one you want. We have all the details waiting for you. By the way, it's almost a 3-carat tourmaline. This is $284. $284. Carat 40 Molly Garnet, and a carat 24 round fire opal, and this is 48 points in VS diamonds. And remember, all can be changed in the gold except the teal tourmaline on the right side. Everything else can be changed for you. Let's make them $639, $629, $619, $609. Tell you what, anyone you want, all one of a kind, say bye-bye. When they're gone, they're gone, they're gone, they're gone. What can I do? We are blowing them out right now for $599 a ring, and that's it. And while they last, that's all we've got. So let me know which one you want to see on the hand. We'll give you all the graphics as you see them and get you all acquainted with what they are, and then we'll send them out the door, and we'll give it 60 seconds. Which one do you like, Spencer? Let's go with the Molly Garnet here. Let's try it on for you. That's going to be a little tiny size right now, so I'm just going to put it on as a pinky ring here. It's item number 6222, and that is our big Molly Garnet. That actually is a 140 stone. Now, it's a Roval stone. It's east to west set, and it's set in this cutout dome style that you have here, so it really does. It has presence and importance to it. I love the cutout detailing. It's almost like a butterfly design on the sides there, and then, of course, your whole halo around that Molly Garnet. That's a one only. That one you can change, actually, to white gold. I would preferred in the white. So if you want us to go through, you know, another like 3 days of work and a couple $1,000s more to recreate the mounting in a different gold color, allow us to do that. Your price is still $599, and I don't have anything else here for $599. That is what is so magical. Yes, Molly Garnet's gone. Congratulations. How about that fire opal or that teal tourmaline? This is a teal, which is really, oh, it's got a fingerprint. So let me, which one? Yes, that one is true to size. Yes, everything up here is true to size. It was just the big 4-carat 12 diamond ring that I would recommend going up on. And then here's the fire opal. Here's that diamond ring, almost a ½ carat in white diamonds in that ring, all VS. And that's going to be our last call. Let's give it a final 60 seconds, and we'll just come in a little closer here to see each one really, really, really well. So last call, $599. And don't mean to spoil any surprises, but I don't have anything else for $599 in the entire inventory. Just, I mean, that was never supposed to be $599 for these pieces. We're just trying to help everybody out who's maybe on a little bit of a budget, but really still wants to enjoy finer jewelry. I think it's always hard to, you know, I've heard from people who are like, I think I just, with gold doing what it's doing, I'm just gonna have to start buying the fake stuff. And I'm like, well, maybe not. Like, just, you know, maybe you just want to tune into TVON and see what's happening with, you know, our fine jewelry and how we can make it a lot more affordable than what you get anywhere else. So last call, 28 seconds, and then we've got to move. So our very last chance on that one. Any questions? Again, 48 points in VS diamonds here in that wraparound style. Then we have the 124 fire opal. That also has 55 points in diamonds. So this ring alone has more VS diamond weight than this ring does. So that's not just about the fire opal. You got a lot of diamonds there as well. And then here is that gorgeous teal. It is a blue and a green. I would say it's 80% green, 20% blue, but it's a beautiful mix that gives you like a kind of like a peacock tone that you get in a rich, clean. And that's the other thing that's so nice. It's a headline here. This is a big stone at 284, but it's got tremendous clarity for any tourmaline. I actually can't find a flaw in it. I'm looking side to side now, and I want you to do the same. I cannot find a flaw, and there's some really pretty, it's kind of like a cushion meets a radiant there. It's some really pretty bright internal faceting there that really lights it up. So it's not like, my pet peeve is tourmalines that get too dark, and there's so many out there that do that where they suddenly don't give you any color. Yeah. Which one? The leaves? All right, that's going to be item number for you. That'll be 3339, and we'll take a look at that on the hand as well. And then I'll move it around so you can see it on different fingers of the hand. That, of course, is on the ring finger. Then we'll show it on the pinky eye. Even, I would say it works as a thumb ring, too, just because the back is very classic. So the extension of that design, which is almost like a bypass, right? It's that really beautiful look, and then it does have bigger diamonds. That would be a bigger diamond that's set in the center of each, like, pear-shaped leaf, if you will. And that's really pretty. 3339, 48 points in VS diamonds. Let me just move it to my pinky for you so you can kind of see how it would work in different ways, because, you know, why not, right? Or maybe, again, it's not going to fit here or here because it's only a 6, but you get the idea how it would look if it's certainly on a larger finger of the hand too. It would work. It sits low profile, so it really is really sophisticated and beautiful, and it's a way to do a little bit. I know we all have traditional rings that we wear every day, but this is a way to add to that and add another ring to another finger where you may not currently wear something, because that's very now. So our last look at that one, I just think that's a really pretty, certainly designer look there. And $5.99 does not get you any jewelry in fine, and we're making it happen right now. So our very last call on this wheel, let us know if you'd like the tourmaline. Sounds like the diamond may be going out. We also have that fire opal, which I'll try that on for you as well. It's a really, oh, it's a 5. So I'm not going to struggle with the 5s tonight. So there it is. There's a beautiful fire opal on the hand there for you as well. So that's a 124 fire opal, 55 points in diamonds. But that is why we take care of sizing, right? Because chances are you might not be the same ring size as me, or I'm not the same ring size as you know, Christine over there, and you're not the same ring size as your neighbor, right? And that's why we do it specifically tailored to you, because those places that, I mean, I know everyone does it that way and says, well, it's a 7, go deal with it. A lot of times rings can't even be sized, right? When they're, you know, your sterlings and your mystery metals and your platings, but gold can be. But then when you're set out to do it on your own, it's a pricey endeavor right now. So I love that we can make it easy and just do it for you for free. It's part of luxury, which I think, again, when you're really shopping for luxury, and our quality is that, it's nice to have every aspect covered, isn't it? Because, you know, I think that's part of the luxury, right? When I go somewhere, it's nice to be, you know, if you're driven somewhere, that's a luxury, right? Not having to drive yourself is a luxury, you know, and those are kind of those added bonuses and benefits, right? It's nicer to have someone else drive you if you've got that luxury, right? Accessible to you, and you can do something else with your valuable time. That's how I look at our jewelry. It's like, that's a luxury in life, right? Where you can have that taken care of, and it is free. And there is nobody else I know of that doesn't charge for sizing in this world. Right? Even places where you go, well, they have a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8. What happens if you're not an exact 5, 6, 7, 8, right? That's what we love about that. Every specific thing you need. And when things are $5.99 and we're still offering those extra bonuses, and when it costs us hundreds of dollars to ship items to you, I mean, you got to wonder here how literally this is even possible. How a $5.99, and we still have calls coming in, so I'll give it a final look. Let's just, for anybody who's just tuning in, let's give it a final look, because I still have a tourmaline and a fire opal. Did you get one, Jess? Oh, okay, the tourmaline's already gone. Congratulations on that one. And that was as is, and now we have just the 2 left. So either the fire opal or the floral. Floral, leaf-like, it's very Art Nouveau, very pretty. Very now. Yes, Jalen? I'm sorry, which round diamond ring? The 412? The big band? Which one? This one? Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Item number 3339. Yep. Which is kind of a lucky, I think, number, because 3 3s make a 9. So 3339, yes. Oh, good. Which one? The leaves? Any gold you want, any gold you need, any size. All right. It's a beautiful ring, isn't it? Do you want to see it on another finger? I mean, I can pretend it's on my index finger. I can pretend here. I think this does the trick. I mean, it kind of works, right? That's what it would look like there. That's what it would look like there. That's what it looks like there, there, and there. It is one of those. It's a 5-finger ring. I mean, obviously, we're going to, you know, size it to whatever ring or whatever finger you're going to wear it on, but it really works anywhere. And that's unusual for a ring to do. So great chance to get it for $5.99. Oh, there's Zimbar in here. We have run out pretty much of all of our Zimbars, except there's a special one coming up. So how about Diaspore, too? We got the big Diaspore here. It's our largest in a ring. It's ever since I sold that Radiant the other night, that was Wednesday. We have a 348, which is now our largest. Double check for you there. Here's the 348, which is our one and one alone, and it's interesting because it's already showing pink and purple. Item number 7006, just gonna get the little smudge off of it. And that is, wow, that's a lot of pink. This isn't, you know, one of those stones where we've had a couple that are our museum stones where they already, when they go on the air, they're completely purple. I had one on Wednesday, it sold very quickly. This is the 348 where it's beginning to show you the pinks and the purples already. It's 7006, it's a one alone, and look at that oval. It's a slightly elongated oval. So you do get the 348 size, but also great way that the diamonds are set within it. Once again, bigger diamonds pave. We saw this in the wide band ring, that kind of wraparound 412 style. Similar thing going on here with a 78-point diamond weight. That's a lot of diamonds. And all bigger ones individually, and kind of like a stretched out kind of clover design. I don't think it looks that way when it's on the hand because you see that elongation. Yes? Oh, hi, Marilyn from where? Right. Marilyn's calling from where? Is she in like Wisconsin or? Okay. This is our diaspora. Thank you, Marilyn, so much. Appreciate your, she is? Oh, hi. See, that's why it wasn't just like a psychic thing. I just had it was a good guess. Marilyn, last name is start with a D? Hi, Marilyn. Thank you. Nice to hear from her. How's her summer going so far? I mean, unofficially, it's not summer officially yet, but we are past Memorial Day. So, hi, Marilyn. Well, thank you. I hope things are beautiful in Wisconsin. And thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. All right, here we go. Here's the 348. That's going to be, you know what, just blow it out. I mean, $34.99, great. Any other day, perfect. Perfect pricing. Let's try something else here. I'll give you $2,000 off. We'll make it $14.99 instead. That's much better. In my mind, when you get a diaspora like this, and we're expecting this to be, because there's always like there's a little buzz going around, like what's going to be happening in JCK next week? That's a couple days away. What's going to be big? What's going to be hot? What's going to be the talk of the place? Is going to be diasporas in a big, big way. So looking forward to bringing you all that great quality here without those like, you know, current prices that take you into a different level entirely. Okay, so next up, we have one pink zircon. We have this gorgeous turquoise. And just keep in mind, if you have missed this, I'm really serious. When I tell you that I get like hundreds of requests a day, usually they're all different, right? Lately, it's been very centered around one thing. And that has not just been yellow diamonds. Specifically, it's been, what do you have in the larger yellow diamonds? Because when the world is telling everybody right now that forget about everything else and just go gold and go stones and go diamonds and go like, that's what investors are actually doing. I'll tell you right now, this is why there have been so many people now turning their attention. Now, the beauty of jewelry is that for as valuable as it is and for as it increases in value, which I can't think of really much of anything else that is like guaranteed to increase in value over time, like nothing else does that steadily through the years, and we've watched it happen with jewelry forever, right? Gems, colored diamonds, gold. Gold fluctuates, but is rising in big ways. This is where I think it's not just the jewelry lovers necessarily that are all turning their attention towards big diamonds, but it's also the collectors. It is the investors and the collectors of the world that, I mean, isn't this a beautiful thing? Because when you buy a really fabulous, let's say you get a really cool vintage automobile and it's special and it's rare and it, you know, probably is because it's maybe a showpiece and has no miles. Well, you can't drive that thing. That's got to be like in storage somewhere, right? You can't drive it, it depreciates. You can't risk something happening to it. That's where, I mean, you think about it. Houses, as they age, you know, real estate fluctuates, but my goodness, houses as they age tend to obviously, you know, go through some wear and tear. Isn't it amazing that jewelry, we know what it does from an economic standpoint, but also it's something that you're enjoying and wearing. You're wearing every day and enjoying it and loving it, and that is a big deal for us ladies who love jewelry. And that's what you can do with this diamond, and it is now our largest, which is why I make sure that you are aware of that, because for all of the requests that I get, and it's like literally dozens and dozens a day when it comes to yellow diamonds specifically, who, people have now, I think, had a moment to see our prices and actually go out and compare. Not take my word for it, but actually see what's happening in the rest of the world when it comes to fancy yellow diamonds and understand the value that we bring. And it's not just a little bit of savings. And I say that because no doubt when you come back, you're saying, I don't just want a 1 carat. I don't even want a 2 carat. I want to get the largest you have. Listen, if we had 10 carats, people would go for those because the values carry through our category in such a way that everybody's getting the biggest stone they possibly can because we're saving you that much money to do it. This is our largest, which is why I mention it, because again, the requests just keep on coming. And I want to make sure you have those chances to own what you love before they're gone, because we're obviously not able to replenish the supply when the prices are as crazy as they are. So 1505 is the number. Just want to remind you, this is the largest because I get that question every day. And it's one thing to just say it in an email, but it's another thing to say, here it is. This is what it looks like in this fantastic cut. It is the largest. I do have one other stone over 3 carats. Hi, Bettina. How's Bettina doing? Oh, Bettina, thank you for the request. I mean, I wasn't expecting you to answer for her. I was just hoping maybe she'd answer if she's watching. Joyce is giving me that look like, I really don't know. But, maybe Bettina, since she's watching and requesting, maybe she wants to chime in, let me know how she's doing. She's one of our regulars. So we've got a request coming up next. But 343 is the cushion cut. It is a VS stone. It is also a 50-point total weight on your 3 stones, so you're meaning your side stones that pair up with it. So you have a big trillion and a big trillion, and they look fabulous. And that is the kind of color and shine you get, like a waterfall effect of light through that stone. It's a specialty cut, which is why this one also gets top billing, because it's not just the largest, but it also is that really, really special cutting that's a little bit different. Did she see the bracelet that we had the other day? My point is, there was a diamond bracelet, and I'm not sure if she's looking for a tennis bracelet, but there was a link style that we had, Bettina, the other day. It was an open link, and maybe since she's giving us feedback on Facebook, she could let us know. It was an open link design. It was kind of like a pear shape where they alternated pave and finished gold. I think that's still here, and that is in her price range. So if she wants to holler back at me and just, come around and tell me if she saw that, we can always go hunt that down if she'd like to, see that again. And here's what we'll do, because it was definitely in her price range. And that's about all I can think of, Joyce, that I've ever had in that price range in diamond bracelets. But I do have the earrings coming up, and we'll see what she thinks of those. But this is our 343. There's an incredible value. It has literally been, it started at $117,000. And that is just about, I would say about really a third of what you'd pay in retail right now for a 343 VS. But so that's pretty good, just when we start there at that third of a price tag. Well, when we get it down to it, and we really have, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but being here, all the time, I've noticed it. It's my job to notice these things, is that our prices have crashed. We have literally, in a time when everything is going up, we have been bringing our yellow diamond prices down, which also I think you've noticed, because that's why people are asking for them every day. Going, okay, I see what you guys are doing, and if you're willing to give them away while the prices are booming everywhere else, I'm in. This is the time to get them. And I will have personally an update for you when I see you next week from the latest and the of the moment price tags on fancy diamonds from Vegas. So that's going to be we'll be able to tell you and probably show you. I may just bring an actual photograph of price tags so you can understand where they are. Because, and that's, by the way, a wholesale trade show for everybody who already asks, can I just meet you there? Can I just see you in Vegas? What can I do? I know where the Venetian is. I'll go head out. You can't get in. It's not open to the public unless you're a reseller. You have to have a resale license and be registered and actually go, get credentials mailed to you and all that. So no, it's not a show that's open to the public, which to that point, it's wholesale opportunities for pricing. So if we can beat that, and we have already with that price tag, it's a really good way to shop. And save yourself the trip out, save yourself the fee to get in, save yourself all of that, and just kick back on your couch, put your feet up, and let us send it to you. There's that luxury again. That's added. That's added luxury. You're not running around town going, oh my gosh, my head feels like it's going to explode because I've looked at 18 billion yellow diamonds all across the world, and I don't know. One thing I can tell you as somebody who's in the industry is that these are the best values. And I would say that even if I did not work here, because it's black and white. These are the best values on yellow diamonds, and they're natural. So let's take a look at this beautiful yellow. It's our largest here, and it's actually going to be our lowest price. And so we want to bring it out for you, let you invest into something really important, but wear it and enjoy it. And to that point, let's put it on. It's in 14 karat solid two-tone. Of course, that yellow gold is going to wrap around, wow, the yellow diamond. Then you have the white gold for the band, the white gold for the setting for your trillions on either side, which are a 1/4 carat each. And we're not asking for even the $39,999 that it has once been. By the way, if you're a fan of emerald cuts, but you're going, I don't know, I still want it to give me a little razzle dazzle. That's why this fancy cut does exactly that. It takes a little bit of that emerald cut feel, but it's not a traditional emerald cut, and it brings it to life. It's not half that. It's not 20 grand. It's not 19. It's not 18, it's not 17, and it is not 16. And remember, this is the largest by far. My next size down is a 310. That's a big difference. This is 1/3 of a carat more than my next size down. Then that's it in the 3 carat plus range. Get it before somebody else does, because that's the big issue right now. It's not about our pricing even as much as it is about we don't have one for everybody who wants one. It's kind of like what's happening out there in the real world too. There's a lot more wealth in the world than there are rare, exotic, fancy gems or diamonds. And I'm not even asking for $16,000 or even $15,000. This is just a value. It's $14,999 to the very first caller on our largest left. And you have the, I don't say it on everything, guys, because I'm a believer that you invest in what you love. And I take pride in the fact that, 99.9% of you, when you shop with me, get it and love it because you understand it and you know it and you had all your questions answered and you got a full presentation. But I will say, with pieces that are a little bit more important like this, it's nice to know that you have that safety net. So you have that opportunity to see it all in person, see it at home, evaluate it, have your experts evaluate it, have your jeweler evaluate it and all that, and make sure that you feel 100% positive that this is the gorgeous ring for you. And that's really what it's all about. Let's get to a diamond earring request that we have. And that's going to be really important. And oh, one more thing, finishing on the inside just to show you how solid it is through the inside as well. And then there is that shine. You're still going to get amount of brilliance, which is unusual because the yellow color of the diamond is what is going to be first top billing. But it's nice to have the blues and the reds and the purples and the oranges and the greens all coming through also. So that is fantastic. Oh my gosh, how funny. Gee, that's really? Oh my gosh. Gee, well, I've said it before. There's a kindred spirit thing going on between you and me, and that's too funny. If I may share, she said, well, I just had a conversation with my son yesterday about superheroes. And not a one of them was a super shopper. Well, gee, I think between you and me, I think we can do, L and G, and we can be the super shopper superheroes. I think that's amazing. There is. It's amazing, right? It's amazing the things we come up with together on the air here. I agree. I think we need to do that, or at least a children's book or something. Right? What's that children's book I love? There's a children's book that's about the alphabet, and for every letter on every page, they use every letter and they correspond it with a designer. Have you guys seen that? That would be exactly, that would be the first book that I would buy my kid. Would be, yes, learn your designers. Absolutely. Like A is for Anne de Meulemeester. Notice they put it for, I don't know if that's really what they do for A. B is for Balenciaga. C is for Chanel. D is for Dior. E is for, I've never read it, I'm just guessing. But maybe we could do a superhero shopping children's book. Something like that. Should I go on and on? We could keep going. Okay, I'm stumped at E. E is for, oh gosh, E. Oh, E, I don't know. Give me some help here. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Oh man, I've never read it. I've just seen it and it looks adorable. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. We've got a really special pair of earrings coming up by request. Thank you for the request. Appreciate that. Bettina, let's take a look at these. These are really, I don't know if she wanted a bezel per se, but I do love that you can get a bigger look because when you're on a diamond budget, that can be frustrating because sometimes the budget doesn't allow you to get as big a diamond as you want to. That's kind of the world of diamonds right there in a nutshell. But what these are the bigger bezels, so it really gives you that 6321 is the number, by the way, Tony. It's a 64-point diamond weight. We have done a similar earring in a 1 carat, and true story, Joyce, when you brought these out, I would have just assumed, like totally assumed those were the 1 carats. Because you can't, and I'm an expert. I'm a trained expert. Like I couldn't tell because the bezel really takes your eye away from the actual diameter of the diamond and you're just looking at the whole piece, right? So that's what's so incredible. Okay, now, G, I need to know why you guys were talking about superheroes, because your son is a grown man, right? I'm curious now. I'm curious what came about. How did the conversation get started about superheroes? I want to know. All right, here we go. 64 points in the diamonds. That means 32, which is just under a third of a carat. I mean, we're talking 1 point shy of a third of a carat in each ear, plus the bigger bezel. And we've done this with a 1 carat size, but they tend to be a lot more. So it's a great way to get yourself a big, big bezel. Of course, there's a reflection of the gold right now. Keep that in mind. There's what they look like. So that's when you actually see it sans shadow. You get the idea that, yep, you've got all that clean white gold that's mirror finished. I love that they're not actually like all solid through. They've got that little bit of a little more light accessing the stones here because, you know, that's important when it's wrapped in gold this way. So you get a little light from the back, centered post, of course. They could be a butterfly backing. I think if you really insisted upon a screw back, we can probably make that happen for you as well because we're all about custom. And that's one of the beautiful things about making the jewelry ourselves is that usually we can do those customizations and those little, you know, tailoring details to make it perfect for you. But there's a great value here and it's going to be a majorly superb, again, bigger look to your diamonds. And I do think, I know some people just specifically know what size they want, but I think for a lot of us, we want to get the bigger diamonds always. And if budget was not in play, we would probably all be walking around with, you know, 10 carat diamond studs in our ears, right? I mean, that's, you know, a lot of us love diamonds that way. And usually what gets in the way of owning the biggest stones in the world is usually because they get really, really expensive because they're really inaccessible. So this is where it's tough to even tell. It's just giving you a bigger diameter as a whole. The eye doesn't really look at the diamond and where it stops. It looks at the whole of the earring. So you really end up seeing a much bigger look than you would if it was just like, let's say, a 32 point in a basket. That would look significantly smaller. Have you all seen when I've had the 1 carats in the baskets with the 1 carats in the bezels and they're side by side, and even when they're side by side at the same time, you're going, there's no way. The bezel sets look double, don't they? They do that. That's what they do, which means you're getting like a 2/3 of a carat look, at least in each ear. But this bezel's even bigger, so I think it plays with it even more, and they end up looking like 1 carats. So that's kind of the beauty of it. But at the same token, it's secure, it's smooth. If you ever go, yeah, I'm not loving that I'm fighting with my earrings because they're always getting caught in my ear. And I've got earrings all the way up my ear. So I can tell you, as somebody who's frustrated every moment, that there's hair wrapping around the earrings and they're on the backings and they're in the prongs and it's a little bit, you know, like high maintenance. This is where you would never have that issue because it's just smooth. The surface is flush and smooth. So you get one sleek kind of feel. Take a look at it. We're going to do better than even $19.99. They're a huge value. This is a classic you'll live in and wear forever. And it's going to be $1,299 for the pair. And that's how we roll. So come on in. And they're a request. And then did she, Joyce, did she let us know if she saw that bracelet the other day? That was the link style? No. Okay. So I could just, what we could do is just bring it out for her because that would actually really suit her request, I think, if she wants diamonds and gold. And, you know, it was one of those great designer styles with the links and the open links. And it was just here on Wednesday or Sunday, one of those days. We'll try to bring it out for you, Bettina. Okay, coming up, still have our 412 here for you as well, which is that big, wide saddle ring. Have some really unusual and unique yellow diamond pieces as well. And again, bracelets here, rings here. We got everything. This would be the bracelet to go with that 343, wouldn't it? How about that style? That's pretty with the bigger yellow diamonds throughout. Really, really well done there. So congratulations on those. $12.99. I'm going to show you on the hand here. So this would be that distanced away. So you can really see it from a distance, and that gives you a good idea. That would be, though, if it was a center stone. I'll do one better. I'm going to show it against my ear here coming up after I measure it for you so that we can be sure and show you that angle. But we'll also show it against the ear, and look at that. The bezel from side to side, which is the diameter, is still over 1/4 of an inch. Really, you're right about 3/8 of an inch there from the total diameter. And then I'll just, actually I need to use 2 hands to get my earrings out. Usually I just rip my hoop out, but this is not a hoop. So let me go ahead and show you what they would look like on the ear just for a little different size perspective. I think it's helpful at times to show it to you this way as well, so you can really get an idea of what that's all about from a little more of a distance, so you can really see that. But that's a really good look, isn't it? So only $12.99 to get your bigger diamonds there that are just right at 1/3 of a carat. There you can really see that gleam of the gold itself too, so you can really see how that looks. and gives you its own shine. I mean, this is what I love, a lot of gold and a lot of mirror finish gold. And this gives you the sparkle of the diamond, but also the mirror finishing of the gold as well, which I think is really fantastic. So huge value there, $12.99. Let's go back to our wheel and show you one more time. And there, actually, that's the angle to see the gold there. So let me see if I can do that with the other one here and see if that'll just oh, look at that. Now you can see a little bit better. So without that reflection, it makes it a little easier to see. That is the bracelet I was talking about. So I'll flash it for Bettina just in case. And pretty close here to what she might be looking for. And that's the bracelet I was referring to, kind of like that open pear-shaped trillion design with the open work. Now you have an alternating diamond mirror finish effect here. This is the one, oh, I remember this now. This is the 6 3/4 inch. So just keep in mind there's a little bit of a Cinderella situation here. You gotta have the exact right fit here, but it's because I can't change the length on this, but it's 46 points in diamonds, and that's going to be a lot of solid gold here in the white gold insert closure to it. So I'll show you the other half of that, and that's going to be only $14.99. That's our most affordable diamond bracelet that we have. So that just had to bring that out just in case you missed that the other night when I was with you. 6942 is the number on that one. Other than that, it's kind of tricky to do diamonds and gold and give you 7 inches of solid gold for a price tag that's, you know, around $14.99, which is what this one is. It's just kind of tricky. And what I love is that it's wider. Whoops, and there it goes. So we'll go back to the earrings, then I'll grab the bracelet again. Let me know if you need to see that one more time, but I just wanted to flash it. She probably saw it the other night. I think she was with us. So $12.99 on those earrings. All right, coming up, we're going to show you a little something, and I do have very large diamond earrings, like the opposite of a stud, the total antithesis. We're going to bring you these big diamond chandeliers. We've got more wheels on the way. Just a lot to get to, and don't forget about the 412. So far, the value of the night is still available to somebody, and that's that 412 diamond, kind of like our saddle, but has a little more, just a little more asymmetry and style to it. You'll see that here. There's the 412. So just in case you missed that earlier, since it is the top of the hour, we want to welcome everybody to the show. Happy Friday to you. Happy weekend, or at least I hope it's your weekend. If it's your weekend, happy weekend. I'm always, you know, when people sometimes work different schedules. So I'm trying to be, as someone who does, try to be conscious of that. But this is our fabulous Friday night. Of course, that's our 412 diamond ring. So if you had any questions about that, or if you missed that earlier, we got the 412 down to $29.99 for a very impressive superstar heavyweight in the gold ring. So that's $29.99. Welcome to our show. Glad you're with us. It's Friday night, so kick off the weekend, stay up late with us, do a little shopping, requesting. We've already had a lot of requests, and we want to keep those going so we can help you because it is a slim audience here. We got a very small audience on Fridays, which is why we do such crazy things, and we want to keep that going. I have our star, our North Star is back. It's been years since we've had it for you. Thrilled to bring that to you. We have demontoids, we have Zambaran here coming up, we have a Tanzanite in a round, we have more wheels. I mean, you just let me know though, because I'm happy to stop everything we're doing and literally just show you what you want to see instead of everything we got planned. So no hesitation on requests. Promise me that, because we've only got a few short hours together tonight. And let's get to it. I'm going to show you a big round Tanzanite, but not before the Zambaran. We're going to stay in Tanzania here and talk Zambarans, and then we'll get to our big Tanzanite, which is a round but every day. Plus, don't forget the heart shapes are here. There's the largest heart shape. It's a 13 karat. And that's in a ring, but then I have a 15 karat, almost 16 karat in a pendant. It's a set. They don't have to be a set, but it's ready to be if you want heart-shaped jewelry in fabulous Blue Wing Block D. So let me know on those if you want to see those sooner rather than later. Let's get to it. I'm going to show you the Zambaran. The Zambaran is rare. It is, well, there's one finite little bit of it from Tanzania. Zambaran actually is Swahili for purple. So it's a purple garnet, but the more fascinating aspect of this garnet is the fact that it is not just one color. I keep thinking that if I knew Swahili, I would probably come up with a different name because it's so not just purple. This is the stone that color shifts. It's not a color change, it's a color shift. And what that means is as you're in different lights, as you see the stone from different angles, you see different colors. And there's blues, and there's reds. There's like a fuchsia pink in some of these stones as well, but it is rare. Everything that we've had pretty much sold out, except for, well, this little one that we saved here. This beauty that's for every single day wear, which we love. Take a look at this one. I'm going to move that 412 aside. Let me know if you'd like that. Here we go. Now we do need to zoom in a little bit, but it's already doing it. This is just in one static light here. And look at this stone go. Yes, purple at the core, But look what else you see. And it's not moving yet very much. I mean, just a little left to the right, like it's doing the basic like two-step here. But it actually is going to be, you see it, right? Purples and blues and reds, and then this like hot pink that goes way out to the very edge there and just lights up. It is one of the coolest pieces, and a stone that you need to have at some point. And listen, I know the big stones are few and far between and they're all gone. It's nice to bring you something that's everyday wearable. I'm a big fan of this bag. I don't know if you guys are, but I am, for wearability, for like everyday classic look. Gives you a 3-stone look, no doubt, but continues the diamonds down the sides. Double row there. Loving this one. And it's item number 6994. It's also brand new. So nobody's ever seen this before until this very moment. I mean, we're still bringing out brand new even with these crazy prices. And 1.5 carat is your oval. Zambaran, then you have another 45 points in diamonds as well. We have bezel sets going out left and right because those are so classic. So do let me know if you want the bezel set stones and studs and diamonds. We'll get those for you. But here we are looking at something just radically different, unusual for gems without having the rarity of a color change, which really does kind of, Yeah, color change stones tend to be really small and really pricey at the same time. Think of it. Alexandrite, diaspores. In the rare instance you have a color changing sapphire. They all share those properties, but they're usually pretty small and pretty expensive. So small stones, big price tags, not always what we're going for. Here's where you can get a little more wow and not have to break the bank doing it, not have to spend thousands of dollars. Look at this on the hand. Great with our Wonder Ring, by the way, because everything, all that centerpiece is elevated up above the hand. So pretend this tweezer is a band, and you see how it slides right next to it? I'm talking like not here, but here. That's the difference. Any other band, most rings, you're going to have a band, and you'd only be able to get it right about there. This one's going to slide right on next to it and kind of nestle. So if you have a regular standard band, if you have a Wonder Ring, whatever it is, here's when you can actually make a little bit more of that diamond look if you want to. Just an option. I mean, it's not, it's plenty of ring on its own and it looks fabulous, but if you want to really dress it up on certain occasions, you have that opportunity. It really is, it's stunning. And look at how it lights up when you see it. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe it clean, and then we're going to do something really, really special here with a very, very cool value. There's a $22.99 price tag. I just crossed it out. I just took a big old pen and just said, no way. Not for Friday night, so worth it. Respect to Zambaran, but come on. Let's give everybody a value. Ready to celebrate a weekend here in June, a fabulous weekend that we're going to have together and give you all kinds of values and brand new and everything else. And I better start putting stuff on auction, which are forbidden on Fridays, but I'm going to do it anyway. So we're going to do all kinds of crazy things, but let's get this one out the door right now. And any gold you want, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and get them out. If you want this one, come on in. There, now it just turned red. Look at this. Hot pinks, reds, blues with a core, a body of purple that is amazing. This is what it is all about. Let's blow it out. Name it $999 right now. Very first and only caller, good luck. $999 for the rarest Zambaran out there. This is a stone that really is only here, and yet we can't get enough of it, but we wish we could get more of it. We all win. We can't get enough. We like it. It's popular, but not something we always have, and certainly not at $999. So a huge value there. Give us a call. We'll help you own it. And that'll give 60 seconds, and then we're on our way. We have all those requests. Again, if you have one, let me know, because we can go get whatever you need, and happy to bring it on out. We also have a really, really special way to get you a fabulous, well, we have the bracelet. We've got a great wheel, and then we've got our cross hoops that I just had recently, but more and more of you are asking to bring them back. So those are here, and our fabulous North Star. One of the most highly anticipated pieces. When we've had it, we've loved it. It's not been here in years. We're going to show it to you tonight. I'm going to give you a little preview of it. It's a beautiful designer style to wear every single day. Gives you a very sophisticated kind of star look. Stars are huge right now, but they're not always going to be done in that beautiful kind of grown-up way. And yet this one I think is the best we do. And this is that's what's coming up. We haven't had this in a while. So really excited to bring this to you, and just look at the dimension that it gives. That is the famous North Star style. So that's going to be coming up here. Stick around to see that, especially if you haven't before. Let's go back to our wheel. Get you that Zambaran for $9.99. Thank you so much. And then don't forget, this is my heart-shaped set. And you don't have to buy both, but there are some of the greatest values we've ever seen. I mean, it's just, I don't know. There's been so much interest in these bigger heart shapes, but it comes down to when the sizes are really big on Blue Wings. They are more pricey, as they should be. But I think with what we're doing tonight, do you see this set here? This is the night we can get them home. And there's a brand new markdown on the ring. There's a brand new markdown on the pendant, and they look pretty identical, don't they? but there's actually about a 3-carat difference. So when you have the ring, that's the 1305. The pendant's actually closer to 16 carats in size, and those are our 2 options there. And if you are one of our many gals who adores a heart-shaped stone, and maybe you've been thinking about blue wing black Ds, I get it. These are large, 13 carats, 16 carats, but that is a set waiting to happen. Or if you just need one or the other, these have each been brought down to a crazy low price. And I mean it, they are lower than they've ever been before by far. I mean, these have been on the air numerous times. So whether it's the ring or the pendant, give us a call so we can help you out with those. And we will give you a special deal to get those out the door on this Friday. And I don't even know if I should publicize it because I don't want to make anyone feel bad who already has a 10 carat where my 13 carat's going to be less. Or an 8 carat. I had an 8 carat the other day. And yeah, there's a few misgivings, but I got to tell you, that's a 1305 that is priced less than an 8. This is a nearly 16 carat stone that is priced less than a 10. True story. Call me. Let's talk about them. Heart shape, and that is they were meant to go together, right? But you don't have to get both. So let me know if you want to get a little more info because those are going to be wildly popular, no doubt, because we love a heart shape. But look at that Zambaran. And each section, right now, the stone is giving you red out the one corner and blues out the side. I mean, it really is a stunner to own. So for $9.99, I say try it and see if Zambarans are maybe your new favorite garnet. And then there are other garnets as well that we can share with you, but that is a really cool deal. Also have a rare, well, look at this tanzanite in this round. This one we have saved and saved and saved, and I thought it's time to bring it on out. Look at the round we have. Here's the thing about this round, and I'm going to show it to you in exactly 20 minutes. So this is one I want to give you a little preview because for anybody who said, I've noticed that it seems like with the blue wings, the bigger stones have a lot of red and the smaller stones seem to have a little less red. That's true until you find that one stone that really just bucks the trend. This one does it. And when I say smaller stone, it's not the 13 carat or the 16 carat like we just showed you. It's a 2. It's still a good size, but it's not going to be that overwhelming piece because I think a lot of us want to have a blue wing for everyday wear. This one would be it. It's a 2 carat plus, but I want you to notice because we're bringing it out in 20 minutes to actually show to you in full. But I want you to see because this is one that's kind of, again, really, really, truly kind of defying the odds. It's not just giving you blues and purples. It's giving you the red in a 2 carat round in a classic mounting. Let's see what you think of it. Watch the reds. Watch the brilliance, watch the beauty, and that's a 217, and that's coming out in just a little bit, and it's 6999. That's the item number. So that's what I think a lot of us have been waiting for. I know I've been waiting to show something like this to you so we can bring you not that huge size that maybe not everyone's comfortable wearing every day, but a 217 with that fabulous classic. I mean, it does not get more classic than a halo with the diamonds down the shoulders, am I right? And that's going to be 49 points in diamonds. Any feedback from Bettina Joyce? Oh, she wants one that's already gone. Which one? Oh, the Panther Links. That's called a Panther Link. Yeah. Have you ever heard of Cartier? Okay. Just, figured maybe, maybe that's worth looking at later. Yeah. Okay, so that's the 217, 49 points in diamonds. We'll talk about it in 20 minutes. I just want to give you a little heads up because maybe that's been on your radar. Okay, next up, let's get to, should we show you the cross huggies or are we ready for Brandon turquoise or what can we show you? How about diamonds, 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 diamonds at a discount? The big yellow diamond bracelet is here, the Paraiba, and get requests in. People are waiting on stuff and then they call back a week and they go, oh, it's already got, yeah, that's what happens. Not a lot of pieces stick around. So that's the key here is getting you in early. Okay, let's get to this North Star. Everybody's asking about it. Let's just bring it out. It's a beautiful design. It's a large style. Let me show you from this angle first. Yes. Hi, Sherry. Oh, Sherry H. Did she get her TBTY? SBT? It's cute? Oh, good. Sherry, I'm glad to hear you like it. What color did she get? Yellow? Did she get the yellow gold? Sherry, thank you so much. I hope she wears it often. I really do. I just want to take a minute to show it this way because I think that a lot of times we don't necessarily get a sense of the dimension. And I want to show you how that just looks like a completely different piece now. Just had it one angle with all the pave and another angle with the gold, but then look at how they wedge the pave into these sections. So it looks interesting from all the different levels. all the viewpoints, all the angles. That's what's so important here. Look at this. It's in white, yellow, or rose, and I would do anything to have all three gold colors, but I don't. So I really I want to encourage you, since I've seen this for years and years and years, not recently, but it's been here for a while, and yellow gold is stunning, and rose gold is beautiful as well. I actually think that you lose a little bit of something in the dimension with the way it's built in the white, just because it's white on white, diamonds on gold. I think in the yellow gold, it really shows off the almost like texture, or like, think of if you've ever seen a knife edge band. It's almost like that concept, but in this multi-pronged, kind of like 8-pointed North Star. Elongated, pretty, kind of, for me, gives me like a cross meets a star vibe. In a way, it looks like, again, like the piece you would see, just really, I mean, whether it's in the stained glass window, or, you know, on top of a cathedral, or really just that sophisticated, elegant, elongated star design. The item number on this one is 444. We're going to go ahead, and I requested to use the old item number instead of the 6962 item number that's new. I wanted to use the old item number of 444 that goes back several years to when it was very first created. And that means that you're getting same piece, but at a old price. Diamonds galore. It's still 26 points in diamonds with 1.5 inch length. You see that side there? How everything's coming up, and the highest point would be right at the middle there. That's where it all builds up. The sides comes up and meets the top, and then you have diamond pave at all the different sides of the piece leaning up. So you're getting a mix of bright, beautiful mirror finish gold, diamond sparkle as well, white, yellow, or rose gold, and it's a crazy good value. It is going to be our, oh gosh, we only have a few. This is one of 2 items I have that I have more than one of tonight. So come on in and indulge, and let's get it out the door for, yeah, it's a $9.99 deal. It says new arrival, new gold price, $9.99. Let's make it even better for you right now than even a $999 price tag, and that is why I strategically used the old item number. That is precisely why. You're going to save money, because today's gold and today's diamond prices are vastly different than what they were 3.5 years ago, okay? And we were all here. We know what that was. We know what this piece was. I'm actually going to take it a step lower, because it's Friday, and we want to make sure that you can do that. You know, get a little special, something new and designer, not have to, you know, break the bank doing it. Get you that rare opportunity where I've actually got a couple available for you in the white and the yellow and the rose. So they're ready to go for our beautiful jewelry lovers here. And yet, this is not even $9.99 or $8.99. And back in the day, that was 3+ years ago when this debuted, and it was then $799. We're doing better than that. So this is your time to get it. Let me show it up close, more importantly, and let me zoom back so we can get this whole piece in, because that is really what it's about. Sitting at that angle, you really see those beautiful sides, and again, getting a little shadow created off all that mirror finish, but there's a lot of dynamic kind of mirror finishing. And then it actually, look at that top portion now. You see that plane that's right now horizontal. You see how the diamonds are reflected into the mirror finish gold. So that's another aspect of this design element where you've got just this really cool mirrored effect, and it's not even $7.99. That's the 3.5 year ago price tag. Tony can tell you when he brought up that number, he has to erase the price to get ready for the new price. He can tell you that $7.99 came up, and then he had to delete, and make it the new price, and now we're going backwards from the old price. I mean, that's a really great way to do pricing, and it's unusual. So come on in and make it even better than $777 or $699. Try it out. Sophisticated way to do a pendant and get you some great dimension. Again, look at that from all the angles. There's that finishing in the rear, so you really get that look and see how it's, again, solid. This is the side that's got all diamonds. I mean, literally pave on every which angle. And then at the bottom, you see it turns that corner. You can't even really tell, is it diamonds or is it a reflection? Is it real or is it Memorex, right? That kind of thing. It's just a really special, special look. And it's not even going to be $699. Let's go even lower. We're already $100 of savings off of 3.5 years ago, and I'm going to take you even lower than that. I love that angle. That shows you the one angle there, and then you've got a few diamonds wedged, but look at that. The diamonds are going to reflect on the other side. It's just a dimensional, beautiful piece. It's giving you a lot of length. It's giving you a lot of look. It's giving you a lot of size, and it is going to be a crazy good value. And quite frankly, guys, it's gone into the abyss. So as much as we would love, this is the one thing, You know, they sell these devices that you put into between your car console and your seat so that you don't lose things like rings and earrings and things like that. That's what we need on this wheel. How about we go $5.99 instead? That'll be it. 60 seconds at $5.99 to save you a bundle. Get you the big piece in gold, white, yellow, or rose gold. Totally, totally up to you. So that will be our very, very last call on that one. And yep, say bye-bye to the old price of even 3.5 years ago. That is fantastic. It's a really, really, yeah, a special way to go. Love that. Well, your superpower is shopping with TVON. That's the superpower here. Just you know where to shop for your fine jewelry. Get those big values, make it your own, and get a value like this, where it's $5.99 for a stunning gold piece. And we already have a yellow gold gone. I got to tell you, if you are at all inclined to go yellow gold, try this in the yellow. It is so attractive in the yellow gold. It's an amazing, amazing piece, and you just cannot miss a price tag like this. Where again, from all the angles, because more than ever, with a ring, generally everybody, including yourself, sees it from the front focal point. With a pendant, because it's on your neckline, it tends to be seen from a lot of different directions. So I think pendants are, as a designer, something you want to pay more and more attention to, the way it's built, the way it looks from all the angles, the profiles, and straight on, of course, but also all these different viewpoints that you have, and just let that shimmer and shine. So it's really a beautiful piece. $5.99 on that one. We are just moments away from that big round tanzanite with all the reds. We've got an incredible yellow diamond piece that's a round. We never see round yellow diamonds. We have one. I've got our biggest turquoise here that's brand new. So that's going to be coming up next in a one of a kind. Keep calling on those cross stars. I kind of look at it as a cross section of the crucifix with the star together. And then here you go. Look at this. This is cool. This is my brightest blue turquoise. It's also the largest size we have. It's 6988, and it's a quick one only. Again, back to the one onlys here. It's a large round. It's a beautiful color. This is exactly what you want. Have you ever seen a real robin's egg in person, and how they are just that stark, true, can't really describe it any other way blue? That is what Sleeping Beauty at its best is going to give you, where it's not overpowering royal blues. It's not green, green, green. Like a lot of turquoise is a lot more green. And then, of course, you have the purity of it being matrix-free. There's no veining in it. And that's really what, you know, high-end turquoise is all about. You don't want to see, ideally, when you're shopping for quality, you don't want to see the veining and the matrix and all that. You just want to see blue color. That's what this gives you. Huge size. Take a look. It's our only round that we have left, and it's item number 6988. It's a 574. So that's large. And then you have the halo and diamonds. Kept it simple, kept it straightforward, major 574, Sleeping Beauty, plus the diamonds around and around and around. And yet it's in the yellow gold. Change it if you want to. And this is just gorgeous. You talk about bright shine and amazing color, and obviously it's an opaque stone, but there's that polish to it and that true color that if you look at it, you realize it's glowing. And it shouldn't be glowing if it's an opaque stone. We're going to try again for Bettina. Oh gosh, I hope I'm not a batter in the batter's box. I hope I don't go 0-2 here. I really hope not. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and show you, Bettina, some other studs coming your way. Tell you what, we'll get this out the door in a hurry, and it's also 22 points in diamonds. Looks like more, doesn't it? Tapered prongs, I'm a sucker for a little prong detail. A nicely done prong can make the difference between a ho-hum ring and a ooh la la. I see the rarity. I see the designer touches. Designers always have their thing, right? Which one? The turquoise? Sleeping Beauty? You know what we're going to do? Since they bought it without even a price, I better do better. Because you got to love the fact that it's, I'm just going to show it to him. Jalen, this is the ring. There's the start price, there's the ring, and there's the price I'm supposed to do. I'm not going to do $29.99. I love the enthusiasm. I'll make it $1,299. First caller. $12.99. Is that okay? Because that, I mean, certainly if you believe that you'd rather pay $29, I have people that I know that do that. They're like, no, I want to pay more because I feel like it's more important if I pay more. And I'm like, really? Oh, I will never understand that. But there are certain people that believe that when it comes to jewelry. They're like, no, I want to spend more at the big design house because then it's better, right? It's like, yeah. And normally that's good logic. But in jewelry, it doesn't always work that way. Do you have this one? Okay, congratulations. I'm just trying it on the hand for him. So yeah, just to show them what it looks like on. And will you let me know who got it when you know? All right. Her name's Lori. Hi, Lori. Thank you. All right, that one's gone. Back to the wheel, and then I think it's, ooh, not quite time for the tanzanite, but that's good because we have a request. And it's item number 1936, and this is our half carat diamond stud. Well, if this isn't just something everybody, what happened to my wheel? Oh, goodness. Okay. I noticed there was something on the bag too, so let's get you a look here at the diamond studs, and there's something on that side too. Okay, here's our diamond stud, half carat in this total weight. By the way, here's a good size that if you're like me and you've got maybe more than one piercing going on, because kind of everyone does these days, this is going to be a very good size for any piercing, anyone at all. I can't take the little lint. Nope, that's going to be there permanently. All right, we're going to have to work on that. But here's what I've got for you. A diamond stud that they don't like to pull out very much, because the problem is this price tag has not been redone to reflect today's diamond market. Those are quarter carat stones. I've had quarter carat diamonds sold loose by the hundreds on loose gem nights. This is where they're set in gold, ready to go, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, and patina for you. But I got to tell you, we may have opened Pandora's box here, because this is a stud style that I get it. I've got 2 carat studs. I've got 1 carat studs. This is not just about diamond weight. This is about an incredible affordability, but also versatility. This is the diamond stud that can be worn anywhere. You got 1 piercing, perfect as a centerpiece. If you've got multiples, stack them on up. Build them. Put them anywhere. This will work. Not all studs can. I don't know. When they get to like a carat or over, I think they look a little weird when they're up in the second or third or fourth. I think they just usually get too big, and proportionally it doesn't look right. I think there should be like a little tapering usually to your earscape, as they're calling them, when you are creating that look. But here's a size that's still big enough to be that primary piercing. So whatever you're looking for, and whatever gifting you've got going on. And did she say gift? Like, I'm buying TVON jewelry for somebody else besides myself? Yeah, you could. You really could. Daughters, granddaughters, nieces, the graduates, the anniversary that's coming up, the birthday celebration that's happening, where you just want to have something beautiful. And why give? Because I'm really particular about what I give, because it's a reflection of who we are. The gift giver is obviously reflected in what the recipient receives. So we really want it to be that fine quality. And I know that can be intimidating when it comes to diamonds, because you're going, yeah, I don't want to give them junk. But this is the diamond world, right? It's unusual and it's pricey. And let's take a look and show you what we can do here on a 1936 number. So that's the number, not the year. It's the number. So 1936, it might feel like 1936 the way I'm going to price these here, because it's going to be that kind of level. We just got to kind of give you a value. And I know Bettina, she's like, I know what she's looking for, and I know the budget. So that's really helpful. But I got to say, with VS stones there that you have in all that beautiful bright, did I focus or not? Because I know I did, and now they look unfocused. So hang on, there we go. Good? Okay, good. Suddenly it changed. I'm going, okay, they don't look focused now. Now they are 4 millimeters each, white, yellow, or rose. So I was downtown, what day was it? It was Monday. I was downtown at the Jewelry District, and I kind of got an update for you guys, because findings are like the most basic thing in jewelry, right? The finding is basically your basket. I went to my favorite guy. His name is Edwin. He works at A&A. If you ever want to go check him out, go see Edwin in downtown LA in Hill Street. And A&A is the supplier of findings. They do all kinds of findings. So when you're a wholesaler, or you're a jewelry builder, or you're a designer, that's where you go to get the basics, right? Like a basket for a stud, okay? This is the update as of Monday. Was that June? Monday? No, Monday was not June. No, that was Memorial Day. So it was a busy, that's right. So it was a huge busy day, downtown, holiday. Oh my goodness, you should have seen the place, right? Everyone's going to get their gold deals, right? Because the malls don't even exist anymore. In California, we don't have malls anymore. So it's like, you got to go either find Rodeo, or you got to go online, which you don't know what you're getting. So people are all downtown. Jewelry District in our backyard, so get a deal, right? Well, I was at the wholesaler of wholesalers looking at findings, and as of Monday, this was the deal. Monday, a finding, meaning that setting without the diamonds, and yes, I'm talking about that house of 4 millimeter size, those findings are over $400 a pair right now. They were $417 to be exact. And that's, by the way, if you're buying in tremendous volume. That's if you're going in there going, well, I'm a store, so I'm going to buy 200. And they're like, okay, they click the calculator, and they go, okay, we'll give you $417 a pair. $417 for the gold. That's the kind of world. Sometimes it's those moments that I think really show you where gold's at. Because listen, not all of us are buying gold every single day, but that's a huge reflection as to where gold's at when you look at what a finding for a basic earring costs. Now we've added quarter carat VS diamonds, and guess what? The normal price, $22.40. It says, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right here. Here's the, let's show you. Here's the earring. Where's the photograph? There's the earring. That's a black and white photo. There's the price. $22.40. Great. So that means minus the $400. So you're paying about $1,800 for the 2 stones, which is, okay, we get the idea. $900 for each diamond. Exactly where it should be, right? It's exactly what it should cost to put them together. And so if you buy them for $22.40, you'd be essentially getting them for our own cost. We're doing better. And this is a request, and thank goodness I know where they want to be so I can really help it out here. Where I'm not even making them $9.99, this is your value. Right now, at $9.99 based on that wholesale, you're paying about $300 a diamond. You would not get a quarter carat VS diamond for $9.99 or for even, sure enough, $300. Do you see how we're doing the math there? $400 for the findings, I'm rounding down, $600 for the stones, $300 each, right? Here's what I'm doing. I'll make you a deal. We can get these out the door, or we can get them out the door. I'm ready to show them to you in all the different ways here. 4 millimeters, great stud. Like I said, this will be primary piercing or any other you have. This is what you need to do. Great for gifting as well. I will tell you, that would be a perfect gift to give VS diamonds. Here they are from one angle. That's obviously not the most important aspect. I'm about to show you the most important aspect, which is on the ear, which I'll do next. These are right now push and butterfly backs. You can get them in screw backs. Talk to your operators. I tell you what, they're not even $9.99. Oh, this could be the value of the night. And no, they were not supposed to be shown on this show, because this is not a deal we can do. But hey, take them while they're here. Get as many as you need. Look at this on the ear to give you an idea of what that size looks like. I don't have a backing in, but you get an idea here of that size. So if they were just, all, snug as a bug in a rug and taut in the ear, that's what they would look like size-wise. You've got a great look. But do you see how they would, easily go to 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, whatever you want to do there? They work. They always work. We're not going to do $9.99 or $8.99. This is my value for you, and thank you for the request. I'm glad we had this request, because this is otherwise not something we'd be able to see or show you, and it's not even going to be $888 or $799 or $777. This is crazy good. Call in, take a look, and get white, yellow, or rose, and let's get you a great value here, because they're not even going to be the $777 price tag, when obviously now you're paying like nothing for the stones, when there's a $417 binding that is holding those beautiful quarter carat VS stones. You got a pair? Thank you. Yes. Oh, hi, Paula. Did she pick up something, or did she just call in to just say hey? She did what? Oh, really? Like received them or bought them? Oh, really? Oh, how nice. I take it she saw those on a different show. Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you, Paula. Thank you. Appreciate that. And hello to you. Let's go ahead and get you a great value. Make them $699 a pair while they last. And then I think it's time for that tanzanite. It's tansy time. It is. Bottom of the hour. But had to get that request in. What do you think? So right now, those diamonds are being sold basically for like $150 a stone. That's how they're being sold, because we're taking the wholesale gold. That's one thing. We're looking at those 2 match diamonds there, stunning and special. And yet there, Spencer, do you want one pair? White gold, who is it? Wonderful. See, I told you, it's not even the requester, because this is going to be for everybody. And Carolyn just got a pair. And I'm telling you, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, whatever piercing you have, this would work for any gal of any age. Maybe it's a first pair of fine jewelry for one of the younger gals. And you're going, yeah, I don't need to get her 3-carat studs right now. She's 18, or she's 16, or she's 15. This is where you start. And this is not a starter quality, but it's a starter price. And true story, when I got my ears pierced a couple months ago, they were more for the starter earrings than this is. I got 2 earrings, 2 single individual earrings. And they were more money because they were just set in gold, right? This is where you're getting, and mine are not quarter carat diamonds, and they're certainly not VS. So that is really just, again, wonderful value for you. We'll give them 30 seconds. We got that big tanzanite coming up. That beautiful round that is just delivering so much of what so many of us have wanted and asked for here, and we're proud to bring it to you. So that's going to be coming up, $6.99 for the pair. Take advantage of that. That's a huge opportunity right there for you. And it's only 15 seconds left. Thank you so much. Everybody's taking a pair. Thank you. Well, thanks so much. All right, John's got a pair as well in the yellow gold. I love it. What pair? What color? How many? You could get more than one if you want to. All in one fell swoop. Get all your studs you need. Stack away. Build the earscape. Do that. And there is that blue wing. We're getting to it next. And what a night to be sharing this. Whew. This is going to be something. Excited to bring it to you. Previewed it earlier. Keep on moving. I hope we can help everybody with those diamond studs. Here it is. It's back. Promised it at the bottom of the hour. It is here and ready to go. And it is the big time. Perfect stone. It's still a big size. I mean, again, I'm so used to showing you 13 carats and 16 carats. And what have we just had tonight? We had a 13 carat heart shape. We have the 16 carat. We have all these amazing stones, but not everybody needs 10 carats plus. But it's true that I think we can all appreciate the really fine quality that is Blue Wing Block D, and we all deserve to own that. We do. And this is that rare cut. It doesn't matter what stone it is. If it's a round cut, it's extra special rare. It's a higher price tag. You could have a counterpart in another cut. It could be the exact same color, the exact same size. It could be a 217 oval, and you're going to, across the board, pay usually 60% less for an oval than you would for a round because of the fact that it's more unusual. And why is it more unusual? Why are lapidaries so reluctant to cut rounds? Because it's wasteful. And it's not always the lapidary's decision, make no mistake. Usually it's the miners and the dealers and everybody who's, you know, getting the rough material to the lapidaries, and then that's the decision is made. And a lot of times they'll say, here's what we need, here's what we're looking for, we'd like this millimeter size, we'd like this opportunity. That is something where nobody wants to see the waste of rough. Nobody wants to see that, especially on a one source stone. But let's go back even a step further than that. This is that TVON exclusive. Other people might have Block D. Nobody else has Blue Wing. It's a very specific little vein of the Block D that is now defunct. So keep that in mind. You go back to the most precious tanzanite that has ever been mined out of the ground, and you're willingly saying, oh yeah, let's waste some of it. Because you can't do anything with what's left behind. When you take a piece of rough and you cut around, I always think of it like, I'm not a cook and I'm not a baker, but I do know how to bake cookies, right? And you roll out that dough on your cookie sheet, and then you're stamping out the round cookies with the cookie cutter. You end up with something, but in cookies, you can put it all together and then recut, right? You can't do that with rough. You can't do that. You can't make anything out of that excess. So what's wasted is wasted. That is why it's just an automatic elevation in price tag and rarity when you see anything in a round. It is why precisely we don't see a lot of round yellow diamonds. We don't see round pink diamonds. Have you noticed that? Round white diamonds? Sure, because round white diamonds, I mean, white diamond rough is not all that rare. But yellow diamonds and pink diamonds, we never see in the rounds, and that's the reason why they're trying to actually maintain every little last point they can. Here's our round for everyday wear. It has every bit the color and saturation in reds that Blue Wing should. It is fantastic in this classic setting. Man, it's a beautiful ring. We want you to have it forever. Kept it classic here. Halo and diamonds. Kept them going down the sides for you. Any gold you want. Here's the deal. Well, it's a brand new piece tonight. It is a fabulous value at this halfway point of the show, but it is still listed at, it's at $4,199. Let's get around that. We're gonna make sure we got everybody ready to shop. Here's how we do it. We make it easier. So all that stuff that I just mentioned, all that stuff that should take the price up, is actually going to be something that I'm going to try something here so we can get you a lower price. Take a look at it. We'll show it on. We'll show you all the different angles, the directions, all of that. And if you love it, come on in on the early side, because this TVON Exclusivo is just truly nowhere else. And that is the brilliance, but the reds, do you see it? Not everybody's, you know, whether you're watching us on television or on a laptop or on a phone. Listen, some people on Fridays, a lot of people don't get us on TV, so they might watch on a phone or on a laptop or on a computer screen. And that's a great way to go. But look at how, again, you're really seeing a saturation level where the reds are prominent. Who loves it? I know we're still on diamond studs out there. A lot of diamond studs going out. I just had somebody get 3 pairs. I love that. Thank you. They're gifting, they're keeping. I love that. A little bit of something for everybody. But this is not going to be a $41.99 price tag if I can help it. We're going to try to make magic happen and maybe a miracle or two on this Friday night. Oh, we're going to help you right now. I'm putting it on the auction block. And it's not even supposed to ever happen, but I'm going to do it because we got to make sure this gets a fabulous home. And I just don't know at $41.99 on a Friday if that's going to happen. And it's a value, don't get me wrong, but I'm putting it on the auction block. We're kicking this ring out. It is fabulous and new and classic, and oh yes, I'll state the obvious, it is Wonder Ring ready. That would look fantastic with the Wonder Ring. I'll just start this one real easy. We're going to go to 30, you know what, forget about 35, forget about 3. Forget about even 2,800. Forget about 25 or even $2,000. This is a 217. This is a wickedly rare round. It's got all the saturation and the red flashes that usually this size just does not give. And we're going to make it even easier than $1,900 to open. It'll be $50 increments when we get that open. And I said when, because this is a Friday where we're really wowing you with some values here. This is where it's got to be the best of the best of the best to make sure that we can take advantage of this teeny little audience we got. So instead of 19 or 18 or 17, I'm real serious about getting this one home. And more importantly, it's about saving you money. It's about getting you a value where a 2-carat tanzanite that's block C anywhere else is going for mega money. They can get $10,000, $12,000 all day in retail stores, and it doesn't hold a candle to the color. And saturation is everything when it comes to blue wing. If you think you need to go to GIA and take years of courses to figure out what a tanzanite quality is all about, it really is very basic. The lighter is more common and lesser quality. And as they get into more intense, deeper saturations and colors, the better. This is how that A system goes. Single A, double A, triple A, 4A, 5A. Blue wing, block D, everything we have here is considered a step up from 5A grade because they can't go back and retroactively change what the world knows about tanzanite for many years now. I mean, it's been, you know, it was discovered in the late 60s. It's really hit the marketplace since the late 80s, early 90s. So they can't go back. So we've kind of added, as new discoveries were made within the mine, as deeper saturated material was found, they had to instead of amending the color grading scale, they had to sort of build on it, add to it. That's why you have 4A grade used to be the best, then there was block D. Block D came, you know, later than the 5A grade. Block D is equivalent to 5A grade. Well, blue wing block D is a step up. So we don't really use the term 6A grade. I guess you could, but it's really considered 5A plus. And we are not, no open. How about this, $1,500 bucks. $1,500 for a 2-carat plus in the round with the reds, diamonds every which way. And I'm gonna go $1,500 to open and we'll go $50 increments when we get the open. Take a look. That's how we'll run this. And yet, look at this again on the hand to see how stunning and perfect. It's like balanced and symmetrical and even, and there's no, I love this ring. I love this ring. My favorite tanzanite too that's in the bigger sizes is coming out to play after this. So $1,500 and 60 seconds to get it started. JT, did you have a question or Jalen, did you have a question? Okay. Let me try this on again. Hi, Monty. My favorite ring here. That when I showed it, what was it, maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago, my mom said after the show, she goes, that was the best value I've ever seen. I'm going, really? She goes, yep, this ring, and I don't have an open on this one yet, so you know what, we're talking about this ring. I mean, yeah, my mom's probably watching baseball right now, but, but take a look. This is the one that the other day when I had my mom goes, that was the best value I've ever seen. I have news. It came down in price. So better value, better than best. I guess that's what I'm calling this blue wing block D. It's the better than best blue wing block D. And that's a lot of alliteration. but it's going to come up right now. 6540 is the number. Oh, I love this ring because this mounting is so impressive. And I don't have an open on this round, so let's move right along and show the big one. 6540. What a stone. Look at the reds. But it's obviously good because there have not been many occasions where we have a 278 diamond weight around something. This is one of those occasions. It's a 932 cushion cut, almost square. It is a true story. My mom said, I had this like, what was it, a week ago? Maybe, I think it was a Saturday. I want to say it was a week ago Saturday. She watches every show. There was one she missed ever in 20 years, and it was one that we weren't broadcasting at TVON. We were not broadcasting. We weren't on direct, and we weren't online, and it was that weird day. I'll never forget it. We really, truly were, we were like, what were we broadcasting to? Like Dish. It was a Friday. She was mad. She's like, I literally can't watch. She was like thinking about getting in the car and driving out and watching the show live. She was like, it's the only way I'm going to see it. I've never missed a show. So she sees it all. She said to me the other day, she goes, she just brought it up randomly. She goes, that tanzanite? And I know she really likes it too. And she's like, that was the best deal I've ever seen. It's come down in price. It's a 932. It's such a good piece. It doesn't happen randomly. We don't just start putting 3 carats in diamonds around just anything. That tells you something. And I know you see it. You see the reds that are coming through. I hope this was requested. So my best advice, I got in big trouble the other day by a viewer who was really, really, really upset with me. And she was like, how dare you sell my ring to somebody else? True story. She's like, how dare you? I'm going, I'm up here. I'm not really, don't know who's on what. And she was like, I requested that and you didn't let me get it. I'm going, oh my gosh, I thought you did get it. And I don't know who's on the phones. Okay, there's a lot of operators out there. So my point is this, if you ever do request something and it comes back out, don't wait to come back in. Because I realize it's kind of confusing. I don't know who's on the lines when I'm up here chatting away. So come in early because on a piece like this, we know it's going to go. The bottom line is, I thought for sure at $79.99. It had come down from 20 grand. It came down from $9,999. And then when I had it at $79.99, my own mother was like, that's the best value I've seen you do on anything. And now it's come down again. So I know this, it'll go. So I don't want to run the risk of going like, oh my gosh, did it go to the requester and then find out it did or didn't. So come on in early if you love it because it's going to somebody. This is not like an opportunity where it's going to stay because simply this. Out of all the values I brought you on all the wheels and the blowouts and the discounts, I brought it to you on December 18th in 2018 for the very first time. And now here we are 3.5 years later and it's almost gone. It is not a time to wait. This has, I know you're looking at that diamond weight going, is that for real? 150 in baguettes, 128 in rounds, all together 278 total. Split shank on the sides to really keep it level and anchor it to your hand. Look at this. It's unbelievable. It's not $79.99. That's the craziest part of all. It's got my favorite little love knot. I call this it's the DVF H. Stern love knot. That's what it is. If you know Diane von Furstenberg and when she collaborated many years ago with H. Stern and they made an all gold line, actually some of it had crystal quartz, but if you know that line, I have a pendant that is literally that insignia, that design, and it's a pendant in gold with no diamonds and it costs more than this ring did. So come on in, make it yours because it's not $79.99 or $69.99 and this is just value, straight up value. There's that split shank I was talking about that really anchors it so that it keeps it level because it's a bigger ring overall, as you will see here. There's just no doubt about it. It's a bigger ring. There's no question. And that is why when you have the split shank as opposed to just one narrow band, it really keeps it level on the hand. Instead of like, you know, if you have what I call a top heavy ring, a lot of times if it's not like, you know, your perfect size, it'll flop one way or the other. And then it's always kind of wiggling around in your hand. Believe it or not, this is not even $69.99. Welcome to the best value of the night. I wish I had 20 of them. Yes, on a Friday. I wish I did. We do not have anything else that looks like this. Do you realize the baguettes, the 1.5 carat of baguettes is among just 6 diamonds. Gosh, this is amazing. Talk about giveaways. 18 karat gold, didn't even mention that. It's also 18 karat gold. And it's $5,999. I can't believe it. You got baguettes, just 6 of them. Totally 1.5 carats. That is now $59.99. That's a value that's $2,000 less than what was already what I really truly, I mean, best value I've seen. This is what it's all about. $59.99, mega stone, mega ring, 18K, solid. That one's gone. Congratulations. I mean, I don't know who got it, but you'll let me know, right, Spencer? Because we just turned away oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to put this back up because we didn't get an open, and I know we had to kind of leave it to go to that request. Let me put up the 217 yet again. Let's see what we got. No open on this one yet, but I just want to remind you, we had to kind of leave it there to show that request. I didn't want to have them wait too long, so here we go. We'll give it another 60-second try here on this next of our blue wing black Ds here. Same quality, same source. Still have the heart shape. Well, maybe we put up the heart shape. Who's missing out on that? Okay, you had someone miss out on the tanzanite, so I'll tell you what. I have the heart shape. It's a 13 karat. Doesn't have as many diamonds, but it has quite a few. Did you miss out on the cushion? Or do you want to start this one? Talk to me. Which, Jalen, are you raising your hand because you want to start this one, or do you want to see another big tanzanite? You want to start this one? Okay, good. All right. So it's an auction, JT. It's an auction. So I'm sorry, what's happening? What's that? Of this one? Well, I'm sure we could do that, right? But but that would require starting the auction, right? And we do have it started here. Okay. I mean, you know how we would do that, right? Whatever it ends at, yeah, that's not a problem. 15. And who's your caller over there? Because JT, you're not on this one yet. Who is it? Oh, wonderful. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. He didn't get the 932 then? Oh, okay. Can you make sure with him? Because Spencer, who got, just will you make sure? Because there's a delay on the TV. He might be seeing something different. But the 932 he requested sold to someone else. This is kind of what I was talking about, right? So Monty's probably mad at me. Or does he really want to start this one? Talk to me. Talk to me, Jalen. Talk to me. And then Spencer will let me know who got the 932. Just like I figured. Yep. Okay. So do you want to start this one? Right, I know that. So is he want to start this auction? Because that's not, he didn't. That's what I thought. Okay, so so we don't have it open on this one. I just had that feeling, like maybe we're not really getting this one started. So my question was this, Jalen. Jalen, what I offered was, if somebody missed that 932, which I only had one of, and it is sold, I can show you something kind of similar in size-wise and price-wise, if he'd like. How does he feel about heart shapes? I know that's different, but I don't have anything exactly like the 932. And that was exactly my fear. So here's what I would recommend. Here is the 1305. Now, Jalen, I want to give you first dibs here. If in case he's going, okay, he's off the lines. All right. Well, guys, here's the deal. 6043. 6043 is the number on this one. That's the number, and it's a 1305 heart shape. So for everybody else, because I know there were a couple of you that missed out on the 932, what this is a bigger stone, less diamond weight. It is a rare heart shape. We talked about a rare cushion. Here's a rare heart shape. It's a 1305. It's got a carat 14 in diamonds. And again, I think we've just all now seen once again kind of what I was warning about, like in this uncanny way. Call early if you love something. It's easier to hang up if it's not for you. When it goes, and we can't create another piece like these. These are just true one-of-a-kinds, and I say it just truly ad nauseum, and I hate saying it and being repetitive, but I have to say it so everyone knows, because we're a little different than other places. Other places have like 10 of everything, 100 of everything, 2,000 of everything. We don't have that kind of luxury, and I wish we did. My goodness, I mean, I'd love to help everybody out with these pieces, but it is limited. So I just, try to keep that in mind. Call early. It never hurts to be on the phone lines ready to go. Here's our carat 14 in diamonds in the halo around the 1305. And here's my point. It's a $17,999 if we're in full. Why just give the one tanzanite the giveaway treatment? Let's do it again and again and again and again. And Carol, we've got your earrings next. But I will not make this $17,999 at all. Still don't have an open on that round, so call us there. If you're going, where'd that round go? You can call us. We can start that. I'll tell you what we'll do on this one, make it $5,999. That way, you can get a 1305. Yes, it's happening. A 1305 for $59.99 for the heart shape, which is gigantic. Reds everywhere, all the way out to the very edge. The reds go out to the edge. I love that. Here's what it looks like on the hand. We have the pendant to match. That is key. But this is not normal to see a 13 karat plus for $59.99. What a value. And I'm clearly giving away Blue Wing Black D's of big sizes tonight. Hey, Spencer, do we know who got the cushion cut yet? Oh, wonderful. From where? You're wait, like, you know which one I'm thinking of? Yeah. Which one? Which one? We have more than one Brenda. We have more than two Brendas. Let me know which Brenda got it. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Brenda. $59.99 in the heart shape. Let's see who's got that one. And then we have a request for earrings coming up. It's $54.49 is the next item number coming up. Yeah, don't wait on that heart shape. Okay, here's the earring. Hi, Carol. Okay, Carol, these are in rose gold right now. We don't normally see blue wings in rose gold, so keep in mind, let's use our imagination here and remember that you can get white or yellow. Because I know why they did the rose, and you'll see it too. Look at this red. Now, once again, I mean, listen, it's all got to, if you start with that 932, they all got to be good. Because we can't show that 932 and then show anything else like subpar. It's all standing up next to that 932 now, right? So that's why that 13 karat had to be good. And now here we're looking at earrings with a match pair of cushion cut squares. There's 356 here. So you're getting a good carat 75, almost 2 carats in each earring. You've got 14 points in diamonds. This is like an oversized lever back. So it's a really special way that there's a hinge in the back and it closes right up. So there's no other pieces to worry about. It's all one self-contained earring, but it's really, really beautiful. And whoa, are these gonna go in a hurry. There's 356 total, but this is what's so impressive. Look at the reds. We talked about this with the 2 carat round. Well, these are carat 75s-ish. So if they're still giving you reds, there again is that statement piece, that wonderful opportunity where smaller stones, normally I would say, gosh, if it's a little smaller, it may not go with your 10 carat, it may not go with your 9 carat, it may not go with your 13 carat heart. This one will, because it's got all that red saturation and flash that we see in the really large stones. It's 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom. I'm gonna try one on though, I think give you a better idea of what they look like too, size-wise. And they are just one beautiful, oh, I'll just show you up close because it's a little different because it's a larger lever back. So I just want to show you how that hinge is just really the lower third there of the earring. And then you've got that extended hook. So it's really easy and it's got a nice gold weight to the actual finding itself. And yet you can do the white or the yellow. So please don't hesitate to get the white or the yellow, which, you know, is if that's what you're trying to match to a ring that you already have. Look at how beautiful these are on. I love that they're just a little, you know, a drop, but not like overly so to where they're really super dressy. I think they work for a lot of occasions, but they're not a stud and they're not just a basic and they're not just a button style. It's really giving you that little bit of length, just under an inch. And I mean, just under at that 7/8 of an inch, but really, really well done. And you see how, again, diamonds going right to the very point there. So as far as you see, it's all stones from the diamonds to that stunning tanzanite, the square cushion, rarity. Do you realize that's like a round with a corner? So that all that we were talking about with the rough that's wasted when you do a round, similar opportunity here. There's also an extra special look here because, again, they waste the rough to cut a square cushion as well. Let's go back to our wheel. I tell you what we'll do. Who wants a pair? Right away, right now, come on in. Be ready, because this value is supposed to be, and this is such a good value, Only $3,399, taking them lower than that. But watch these fly. Things are really starting to pick up. That's what happens on Fridays. You approach last hour, it gets busy. So come on in. This is when people start to get home from their evenings out. They turn TV on to see what's up and what I'm giving away tonight. So instead of $3,000 or $29.99, I see you've got your eye on them. You like them? Is that a requester? You know what we're going to do? Better value than even $29.99. And we're talking about big stones here. A little bit of a drop, nothing too oversized, nothing that can't be worn every day. We're going to make them better than even $29, not even close. They're not even $2,000. Let's give away jewelry all night long. We have an hour and 3 minutes, but that's kind of, on Fridays, that's when the night gets going. That's when it begins. So now you get a better value than even $2,000 or $19.99. Huge opportunity here. All you have to do is call. They're not even 19. Oh no, we're not stopping there. Big time stones. Really close to 2 carats a piece. Again, I think the real headline here is the amount of red flash that's happening from a stone that's not gigantic, right? That's the big difficulty with the blue wings, is that typically as they get bigger and pricier, that's when you start to get the red flashes. This has it. And they're 2 matched identical stones. So you've got perfection here. And it's not 19, 18, 17. I'm ignoring, like, have I looked at the bag once? It don't matter what that bag says. It said $33.99. We're saving you more than half of what you should be paying for the earrings, and thank goodness for the request because they are fabulous. This would also go with the 9 carat 32 because the cut is very similar, and anything else you have, quite frankly, if you've got a round, an oval, a cushion cut, an emerald cut, an asher, a pear shape, the color is what's important to match, I think. I think as long as the color matches, it really allows you to play with the cuts and mix and match them as they go. But it's not $17.99 either. Take a look. We're going to get them out the door. But I know there's that rose gold right now that is a little more unique. So think about white or yellow. Take those as your choice there. But not even $17.77. If you'd like them, let me know because we're having a lot of. It's not even $17.77. Can we do better, JT? She already loving them? I'm going to go, I'm freewheeling here. Pricing doesn't matter what the bag says. I've ignored everything. I'm not even doing $17, $16.99. Blow them out right now. Make them $1,500. $99 for big time tanzanite earrings. Drops and diamonds and any gold you want. And I would tell you right now, I love that the rose gold brings out the red flash, but you know what? That red flash is going to be there no matter if you get yellow or white as well. So if you want to go traditional, do it. Yes, Spencer. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Brenda. Well done. I'm still amazed by that value. I really am, and she will love it. I don't know if it's her first blue wing, Spencer, but if it's her first or her 100th, she's going to absolutely lose it when she sees that ring. So, Brenda, I hope you'll let me know when you get it. I'd love to hear what you think of that in person. So here we go, $15.99. What do you think? JT, can we help Carol? Or should we go back to the drawing board? Hey, JT, follow up with me. What's she looking for? Is she looking for a stud, a drop, a bigger stone, a smaller stone, a different shape, a different style? Oh, she wants studs? Oh, okay, we probably have that. Okay, good. So these are available, $15.99 and the top of the hour. So we'll work on some studs for her or some button styles, but she likes that size, that shape, that look. Okay, we'll see what we have. We should have something like that for her. Speaking of earrings, well, those are still here. That's a really strong value. So we're looking for a totally different style, it sounds like. So here we go. Coming up next. I mean, literally everybody's talking about that 932. I mean, my phone is blowing up about the 932. Everyone's going, I want that. I'm so sorry, guys. The best I can do is the 1305 for the same price. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I get so penalized when I sell stuff and it goes and I don't know, I wish I had a bunch of them. I really do. I really do. But there's no repeating those pieces. So everybody's asking about it. We have the 1305 here. If you'd like me to bring out some other pieces, I know I don't have that mounting and I know I don't have that size. So I'm a little bit, I know we're a little limited on blue wings right now in those big sizes, but the best option probably if you'd like a heart shape is the 1305 at the same price. And for everybody who's asking about it, you know, again, call me and let me know if we can find something really similar. We can try to do that for you. But I know that was all about the diamond weight, right? We don't have anything else with that diamond style. So let's get to it. I want to make sure you know the round is still here. If you wanted to, you know, start an auction on that one at $1,500, the earrings are still here as well. So all my other requests, I know it's like we all want the same thing. I get it. I know. I get it. So I'm sorry that it sold so quickly. But Brenda, congratulations again. And hey, Brenda, if you ever want to, you know, I don't know, switch out, trade up, I got a list. I got a long list of people here that are blowing up my phone right now going, I really want that ring. So yeah, Brenda, well done. Congratulations. Let me know if we need to find something, you know, kind of similar. I don't have anything else with that diamond weight. The round is here. The heart shape is here. We can also show you demontoids. I got a quick wheel for you as well that are really high end. I say it all the time, but dial early whenever you can and you see something you love. It really does help. It can make the difference of getting your favorite pieces. Top of the hour just came. So I'm already in my last hour and I'm going to show you some diamond deals here. I'm going to go ahead, you know what, along those same lines, because I get it. You know, when I'm a shopper, where I love to shop for like the stuff that TVON doesn't sell, obviously I have a connection for jewelry. I don't really need to shop for jewelry many other places. But when I like to shop for, you know, because I'm a shopper, I shop every day. I love to shop. It's the joy of my life. I mean, sports and shopping are my joys and my loves. But I understand as a shopper that the good stuff goes. That's my saying. I always say that to people when I'm shopping with people or when I'm, you know, telling the tales of shopping. I always say the good stuff goes. And that is the truth here as well. And people understand collectively as a unit when something is too good to be true. I'm going to use that as the theme for this next wheel. And Tony, I know this isn't like a prefab typed up little lower third graphic, but I'm going to call this the good stuff goes wheel. That's why I'm going to call this the good stuff goes. Because when something really special, generally we recognize that as a group, right? And then when it's really, really priced super ridiculously low, like too low, well, we recognize that as well. I'm about to show you, and in theme of like, I see the response here to when I just priced a 932 way too low. I'm going to show you a wheel of big time fancy diamonds. A fawn, a pink, a yellow, and a bypass with two pinks. And they've all been here before. One actually, by the way, is a heart-shaped yellow diamond. So if you're already like a fan of the heart shapes, get ready. I'm going to call this the good stuff goes wheel. And what that means is they will go. Because when the good stuff is really like beloved and hot and like the super desired, because, you know, I spend enough time with you guys that we know what like really goes, like the real stuff that like a lot of people love. Because we try to make something for everybody, so we'll have a lot of variety. But there are certain pieces that are just favorites, right? Hardcore favorites. But then when you put on top of that a ridiculously nutty price tag, like I'm about to do on this wheel, because that's what wheels are all about. I just figured this would be more economical with the airtime to show you the 4 pieces at once instead of showing them one by one by one. But the benefit to you is they're not getting their own individual bag prices. They're getting a better price for the wheel so we can say bye-bye. So here again is where it would be very important to dial early, because every single one of them right here, one of a kinds. No surprise, but they are all one of a kinds. And the fawn diamond that I'm about to show you is the largest of them all, which we all know there have been a lot of requests for large fawn diamonds. So let's take are you ready? This is an all diamond wheel, all exotic, high-end diamonds, starting with right there. The most, you know what? Judy was asking me today for an orange diamond. And I told her, she said, I want a 1 carat orange diamond. I said, I'm sorry, I don't have any orange diamonds that are big sizes. And she said, bummer. But you know what? This fawn, I almost think in lieu of an orange diamond, go with this fawn because it's got a lot of that golden tone to it. That's just the first of 4. Watch this. And remember, all one onlys. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the good stuff. Here's the large pink. which is a pear shape, and that's a 21 pointer. Here's the bypass. Remember I told you there'd be 2 pinks in 1 ring? There's the bypass pinks right there. So there's the fawn. The pinks will be on the side here, whether you want to go 1 individual stone, whether you want to go 2 larger stones, and then all of the baguettes and the rounds coming together. Or we can go with, here it is, the heart-shaped yellow diamond right here. There it is, fingerprint and all. It's, oh my, they're going to be all as is, except for, I could change the fawn, but I don't know. With the pink and the white diamonds around it, you probably want to keep that with the rose and the whites. Let me move that one a little bit further. That's a big ring. It's a big ring right there. The rest are going to all have bigger center stones and fancy colors. There's the fawn, which has more orange than fawns usually do. So it's like bordering on an orange diamond. Then you have the yellow diamond in the back. That's a heart shape. That's a 1 carat exactly VS heart shape, double halo in diamonds. Here's the 21 point pink. And remember, I even have 18 karat gold, and it's right over here. That's the 18 karat rose and white together. So remember, this one's got pink and white. So you're actually getting 3 different colors of diamonds in that 1 ring. That is the bigger stone of all. That's 132 in size VS, cushion cut square with pinks and whites around it. Then we go to the 21 point pink that has rose and white gold. That's going to be the 21 point. It also has 21 points in the pink diamond halo and another 69 points in the white. Then we go to the heart-shaped yellow. That's a 1 carat heart shape, double halo. That's 102 in diamonds. That would mean that that's a total of 202. And then over here is the 18K. That's got 2 individual pink diamonds. That would be a 9 point and a 9 point, and then wrapped in diamonds and baguettes and rounds. This is extreme. Nobody's on the phone lines. You know them, and that's the downfall for me, is that you already know these prices. You're going, I've seen probably between viewership that's in and out, you've probably seen at least one of those on the airwaves, right, in the last few weeks. And you're going, yeah, $79.99, thank you, no thank you. I'm okay. That's not the price tag. Please come in early. This show has been a lesson in how important it is to dial early when you see something you love, because I go home at night sometimes and I cry because I'm just so sad that people are upset that they missed out on pieces they love. And that is just the virtue of when you're working with one-of-a-kind individual pieces. And when the values are this good, it's Friday, we're in last hour, we've got an hour to make magic happen. And trust me, this is going to be the magic. There is not a piece up here that's going to be anywhere close to $79.99. Invite you to dial in early. If it ain't for you, hang up. Hang up. You can just hang up and say bye-bye, bow out. But what we can't do is sell 2 of those pieces. We don't have 2 of any of them. And there's real rarity up here. And there's a heart-shaped yellow and a big pink. And then you can go with 2 big pinks if you want to go the dueling bypass. You can go with the 132 fawn, which has more orange than anything we've seen in fawns, because fawns are defined by pink and champagne. They're calling this a fawn, and I'm glad they did, because you know why? I named fawn diamonds. I know what they are. This is an orange diamond, at least bordering on orange. So if it was an orange diamond at a carat 32, labeled as such, that'd be like $79,000, not $79.99. So let's take this little inaccuracy and run with it here, because it's a natural diamond with a lot of bright, vivid oranges, and yet it's going to be priced like nothing. And that's the beauty of this wheel. They're going to go all one-of-a-kinds as they are. Take a look. The only decision you make is which one, and then what size do you need. That's all you need to do. And we have got, let's see, Jalen, are you already thinking about one of those? Okay, so they like that really beautiful carat 32. Guys, we're going to help you out here. So Spencer, get ready. JT, get ready. We're going to help everybody get a piece here. That's for sure. The 132 VS fawn. Again, glad it's called a fawn. Who else likes something off this wheel? Tell me which one you like so we can kind of keep tabs on who's first. Yes, Spencer, which one? The pink one, you like the bypass. Wait till you see that. Here's the, there's the orangey fawn on the hand. So we already have 2 verifying, guys. That's going to be, again, item number 6964. That's the 132. Remember also, Jalen, that has a pink diamond halo and then a white diamond halo. So you're still getting fancy pinks. That totals 13. Then you got 91 points in white. That is really well done. You got an over a carat of side diamonds there, and they'll all go. And then look at this bypass design. Spencer likes that one. That's going to be item number 6529, as it is in rose and white. Remember, you have a 9 point. Well, let's start with the good stuff. 18K first, then a 9 point pink here and a 9 point pink there, each with their own pink diamond halo. That'll be another 46 points in the white diamonds and 20 points in the pink. And oh my goodness, you got, oh my gosh, the baguettes are actually 46 in the baguettes, 58 in the white. So it's over a carat of white diamonds, well over. This is crazy. I'm not even going to ask for 79, 69, 59, 49, 39. They're The price tags you've seen are not the price tags of tonight. Operators, do me a favor. Let me know. There will be more than one person on every one of those rings up there. So let me know when you've confirmed that you have it. Which one, JT, for you? You also like the pear-shaped pink single stone? Yes, that's going to be this one here. That's going to be item number for you, 6875. Another one only as is. The fawn may be gone. They're not $39.99. That is a 21-point natural fancy pink. It has another 21 points in pink diamonds, and then the white diamonds around that, 69. So you are getting mega value already. But they're not stopping at $39.99. This is where they will all go. And nobody, this is my surprise. Nobody's called on that yellow diamond. Look at the inside undergallery on that pink, by the way, JT. And nobody's called about the heart-shaped yellow yet, which is the 1 carat fancy yellow with the double, not single, double halo. You got to call me now. We're busy on the phone lines. I'll tell you what, we're going to get busier because they're not $39, $38, $37, $36, $35, $34. They are not even $33.99. You call right now because this is where they will so fly. All you have to do, and I'm so far we have 3 people on 3 different rings. That's great. Tell me we've got the yellow diamond heart shape next because that is the only one that nobody's claimed as of their own yet. So here's what we're going to do. Not even $33.99 or $33.33. Mega diamonds, all $79.99 originally and up. And now this is where we're just giving away jewelry. It's just got to go. Take a look. Last call already. 60 seconds on the clock as soon as we get to this lowest price, which is not even $33.33 or even $32.99. All you have to do is say which one you love. You try it out, get it at home, and make sure you see what this is all about. So you like the fawn too? If you don't, so yikes. You know what? If you've got it, let me know here. We got 2 people now, 3 people in the fawn. So let me know who's got it first. It's not even 32. It's not even $31.99. Take them all. Let's get them out the door. They're not even $3,099. I'll make them $2,999. That's it. Who's got, now, Jalen, are you taking the fawn or can Jess have it? She can have it? All right. Jess, do you want that one for $29.99? You got it. That's gone. What about the bypass with the pinks? That's next. That's fabulous. And this is your chance right now. Way to go. Way to go. All right. Last call, $29.99 a piece. And that is fabulous. What a value. We got 40 seconds left with them. Jess, you did get that one? And who got it? Wonderful. Congratulations, Miss E. D, V, G, P, Z. We're not on a first name basis, huh? Well, she did a great job. Great job on that one. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. All right, last call. I thought first it was Missy. Missy, like, you know, Misty or Missy. All right, coming up, we're on our way. 5 seconds left. Thank you so much. Glad you're with us. Happy shopping. The shopping is real good. Real good. $29.99 last call. All right, coming up, we got more on the way. How about some Diaspora earrings? And let me know, you know what else was here earlier, too? Just want to remind you, if you just wanted all white diamonds, this one's here, too. That one. Right there. All together. You know what I'm going to do, Tony, real quick, is just show each one individually so we can at least get the graphics up, because these are hard pieces to understand without the graphics. I get that. So let me show you this one here first, which is 18 karat solid gold and two-tone gold, just to give you a little grasp here of the sizes of those diamonds, because number one, it's item number 6529. This is going to be an individual diamond on each end. Think of it like an S-curve that's creating that bypass style, but it's actually 18 karat solid gold. It also has the bigger pink diamonds, which is a 9-point on each side. That'll be 18 points in your pear shapes, plus there is a breakdown of these diamonds here. 46 points in the baguettes and 58 points in the rounds. So altogether, you're getting a lot of white diamond weight here that's well over a carat, but there's also going to be another 20 points in the pink. So that's where your total weight of pinks is 38. You've got the 46 points in the baguettes, which is just really divine, plus your 58 points in the round, so your total white diamond weight there, and that's just the whites is 104, and then you've got the pink diamonds as well. So all together, you're looking at a combination here of 142 in diamonds, but in 18 karat gold, finished on the inside like this is all the way through, and that is $29.99. The price still applies. So even though it's separated now away from the wheel, it's still a great value of $29.99. So keep that in mind. That's actually the price tag. And then we also have a close-up look at the heart-shaped yellow, which also has no business being a price tag like that, but it is. And we're happy to help you with that. Plus the 412 diamond ring is still here as well. So a lot of great options. So we'll give that 30 seconds. Then the yellow diamond is getting ready, waiting in the wings here to come out to play. So we've got that one coming up for you as well. And anything else you need to see, it's last 45 minutes of the show. That's our last call. So here we go. Last call on that one. That's beautiful. Let me show it to you on. There's something about the combination. Do you see how it just looks like, again, like the beautiful paved road of baguettes? They're all tapered, so they all run in that same line, all next to each other. Isn't that pretty on too? I mean, you can see it on here in just a moment, so you can really get a sense of how it looks when it's all together here. And I'm almost seeing this like figure 8 S curve here with that center design there with that road of baguettes all tapered along right down the middle. So that's really, really pretty. And that's going to be $29.99. Also have the heart-shaped yellow. This is our 1 carat here. That's going to be the heart-shaped natural fancy yellow there. That's going to be item number 6088. So just a quick look at each one so that you can really give, you know, all that look to everything there. 6088 is the 1 carat with the 102 diamond weight. That's the double halo that goes around it. And then there you have the finishing on the inside. So a really special look there. That one's even numbered as limited edition number 77 there. So that's really important too. And it is a designer piece, and $29.99 is your value there. If you like the 1 carat, that's really beautiful. Then we also have the last look would be this beautiful heart pear-shaped individual pink diamond. That's the 21 pointer. Item number there is going to be 6875. That's also $29.99. But just for the record, I had a big wheel the other day. It was an incredible price. They were $38.88, and they were 20-point stones as well in pink. So it's really lovely to be able to bring you a 21 pointer with another 21 points in the pink and 69 beyond that, and that's all $29.99. Saves you $1,000 on a stone that is the same individual size, which is really gorgeous and really lovely. So that's an option too. And then also just from earlier in the show, if you like all white diamonds, that's the 412. That's the same price as well. So another great option for you if you like all white diamonds, lots of gold, only white gold on that one, and that's going to be $29.99 also. So call us on any of those great diamond pieces, and the good stuff goes on any night but Friday. But they'll go tomorrow morning, so that's kind of the key there. So anyway, either way, good stuff going out, just, you know, not always live here on Friday. But take a look at what these earrings are next. We have beautiful diaspores for you, but again, everything working against me here. So take a look at that. There's the diaspore earring in the hoop style, forward-facing, round diaspores, and the change of color as well, which is beautiful, from green to golden to that beautiful pink color as well. The item number on this new item is going to be, and we still have those tanzanite drops, by the way, if you'd like them, 6869. By the way, Joyce, were we ever able to find any studs for our requester? Tanzanite studs, we don't have any? We have none at all? Oh gosh, I'm staying late to make them then, I think. Wow, no studs. Okay, so unfortunately, JT, remind me who your caller was. Wasn't it the Tanzanite caller? Yeah, Carol. So did we let her know there were no studs and we'll work on them? Okay, so Carol, if you're still watching, I'm going to make some for you specifically. And then JT, if you'll write down any specifics she gave you, perfect. Then I can make them specifically for her. 6869 is the number on this diaspora earring. It's 174 in rounds. There's also going to be 55 points in the diamonds, which is a double row, but then they spread and allow for that almost look of a tension set stone. So you get a forward-facing hoop. Keep in mind, you don't see the backing of that earring when they're on. That's the flip that gets the Liberac design, but you don't see all that. So it's better to evaluate these ones they're on, because that's really the pretty angle to see them at. And then, of course, we're going to do a white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold option for you, which the diaspores are popular no matter what. And we're going to do a great looking earring here. This is wild, isn't it? To do something like this, make them affordable, get you a great value. Take a look at one on. They're also 3/4 of an inch. I've had this design hundreds of times with every stone you can ever imagine, but you can see the glow there of that stone. Of course, this is a color changing stone as well. So they're beautiful because they're facing forward. All the good stuff is right up front, which is what everybody sees when they look at you, and you get that amazing look with the diaspores. Now, of course, if I went into a candlelit restaurant for a romantic date night out, then they would be completely different in color. They would go from this almost like champagne-y golden green to a beautiful purple red, which is really interesting, right? So by day, they've got this almost like beautiful neutral color. And then by evening in candlelight or incandescent light, you have this beautiful purple red, which is so attractive. And again, not a size that it's intimidating to wear. It's not your 2-3 inch crazy drop. It's just a beautifully even split there, and nice to get that length facing forward, but to get all those VS diamonds, all your gem material, the payoff is right where it should be. It's right up front for you. So let's go back to our wheel. That was just a look at them, because I think it's tough to look straight on and see the back of the earring, and that's not what you see when they're on at all. So just a little heads up there. And we'll do any gold you'd wish, but I'm going to just go ahead and get you great value here. If anybody would like the earrings, white, yellow, rose, diaspores are rare. They're $5,800 a carat right now in wholesale. Well, that was as of February. I would imagine that pricing will change in next week in Vegas, because there will be diaspora jewelry. I've talked to one of my favorite friends in the business who's going to be there, who literally deals in just one source stones. That's her whole thing. That's all she does. And so diaspora is a big aspect of that from Turkey. That is the color changing variety. Of course, everyone calls it different things. I know I had a customer yesterday email me, and she said, well, I have like 20 zoltanites. And I'm like, okay. And that's a trade name that's been used, and so is Zarite now. But the gemological name is diaspora. It's color changing diaspora. It's all the same material. It doesn't matter what it's called. Just like if I told you I have blue wing block D blue zoisite, you'd say what? And it's tanzanite. It's the same thing. Zoisite being the traditional name, the gemological name, tanzanite the trade name. It doesn't mean it's less special. It just means that's the name that's been adopted. Zoltanite has been used for a while, then Zarite's being used by some. It's up to you what to call it, but we call it by the scientific name, but it's the same thing. It also, in turn, is giving you a better deal because you're not paying the trade prices. The price on Zoltanite and Zarite right now is very pricey, because people are starting to really get behind it and love it and recognize it and get to know it and know it for its rarity. So the prices are escalating fast. Here's our chance to get you old material. It's been in the inventory for over 2 decades. We haven't been here 2 decades, but our ownership has, and they've been here for generations. So they have some of the really, really beautiful rare stones that we can bring you and save you money from today's going rate, which is awfully nice, right? It'd be like, I'd like to go back to, you know, a lot of different rates that things were 6 months ago, let alone decades ago. So this is really nice to do and get you that value, which is a big reason why we save you the money we do on everything: gold, diamonds, and most importantly, really fabulous stones. So let's make it easy. $29.99, first call it, let's go. White, yellow, or rose gold. Better yet, let's do better than that. Nobody wants $3,000 earrings tonight. We tried it with tanzanites, I dropped them down. Let's get you even low. I mean zoisites, blue zoisites, right? It's all the same thing. We get that, how it works with trade names. You know, that's different than like a source. A source you got to be, you know, accurate about where it's from, but trade names are different, right? They're names that are adopted to usually make it sound better, or in this case with, you know, diaspores, it's that beautiful rare color change, and that's important. That's in there because that really tells the story here of the rarity, but it's also one source. I'll blow them out, make them $999 if you want them. $999 instead of the $3,000. We'll just save you a bunch and get them out the door right here, right now. And yet we're going to have a heart-shaped tanzanite. We've got cross hoop earrings. We've got a really fabulous demontoid flower ring. It's demontoids that are actually paired up with a beautiful double floral ring as well. Love that one. It's always popular, so we'll bring that out for you. And then any last call, questions, requests, anything you're thinking about, want to check on availability. Good time to do it is right now as we wrap up this last 30 minutes of the show tonight. Give you, of course, I want to remind you that, you know, Saturday mornings are when a lot of these pieces go. So anything that's left over from Friday usually doesn't make it till airtime on Saturday. So give us a call if you want to check on any availability. Get them now. You guys get first dibs. Plus there's another wheel on the way, which has some magnificently rare, unusual pieces coming your way. So looking forward to that. Let's get to it on the way. And then call me quickly, guys. And we still are looking for an open on that round tanzanite. Anybody wants to start that blue zoisite, the block D variety of blue zoisite. We are looking for $1,500 to start that one out. Also have a really special Russian demontoid double flower ring. I know demontoids are hot, hot, hot. That's a really beautiful, look at this, double. Oh yeah, you get 2 incredibly vibrant, bright stones there. Quick wheel on the way before we go. I got one more wheel, and we got big sapphires up here. Interestingly enough, there's a couple of one-source stones on this wheel. Okay, coming your way. Last call in the show. Let's get to it. Blue sapphire's here. Here's the blue sapphire, not a tanzanite, but a blue sapphire. There's been a lot of tension on the royals in the last couple of days, right? And a lot of tension about sapphires once again. And Ceylon sapphires, and no surprise, best sapphires in the world from Ceylon. So yes, the most important sapphire arguably in the world is being worn by a duchess, and it's Ceylon royal blue sapphire. This is that same source in a beautiful royal blue, but bright. I would say this is even a little brighter. I mean, you see photographs of that stone. I'll admit, I've never seen that one in person. I would love to one day. If I ever meet Duchess Kate, I'll be sure and take a good look at her ring. But not all of us get to meet the royals very often. So if you're thinking about, you know, all the photographs you've seen of a really famous blue sapphire, very rarely does it actually is it bright like this is. So that's always a nice trademark to get. Also have this very special, well, if that isn't just the prettiest pink, and that is actually a rare spinel. It's a beautiful cut too, because it's that really special emerald cut. And it's so light, I mean, it's just bright and clean, and it's almost reflecting a lot of the diamonds that are sitting in front of it here as well, because the surface is so beautifully polished. And then you have Tsavorite, there's another one source. Over here, that's the Imperial Topaz. That's also a one source stone. So a lot to love on this wheel as far as rare. And then you've got, of course, the beautiful spinel that's that purpley pink. It's like a little bit mauve tone, but bright. It's not dirty, and it's not, you know, there's so many spinels that are just like, they look like if you've ever left something out in the sun for a long period of time and it just tends to fade. And there's, you know, that really kind of like suddenly it looks a little dingy or dull. That's what a lot of spinels almost look like, a sapphire that's faded. They almost look like their counterpart in those bright sapphires has kind of just been kind of sun faded, right? And that's really how a lot of spinels tend to look different and maybe not as desired for their color. That would not be the case with this pink. It is bright and clean and beautiful, right? It's that beautiful bright saturation, but it's also a rare size and a rare emerald cut. Now, it's another wheel. This is when you have little time left and you've got all these one-of-a-kinds and you've got individual price tags, and it takes about, you know, 6-7 minutes to get through all the details of every individual piece. This is going to save us a lot of money. It saves us time airtime-wise, because airtime is the only expense we really have that is a sizable expense. It's airtime, right? So when you talk about let's move jewelry really quickly in our last 30 minutes, which is when our show really gets going on Fridays, this is an important time because you're about to witness history made. All of these pieces have to go. There are rare, unusual stones. We don't see many Tsavorites. We don't see many Imperial Topaz. Sapphires, well, that's a tough one too, in that true classic blue. And then that spinel is perfection. If we can make these dirt cheap, like dirt cheap, can we get them a home? Because we're looking for adoption day. This is adoption day for these stones. Rare as can be, should be a fortune. Let me read you some price tags, because the Tsavorite is $12,700. The blue sapphire is $11,011. Guys, this is true. The fabulous spinel, $13,192, and then this bag got away from me, but that's the that's the Imperial, $19,000, $60. One source stones get really rare. Also keep in mind that topaz, you're going blue topaz. I know blue topaz. This is not blue topaz. Imperial topaz is a one source stone, Ouro Preto, Brazil, never treated, never heated. That's important. That's what sets it apart from all the other topaz that literally gets dipped and coated and literally, have you ever seen a pink topaz or a mystic topaz? They have coatings on them. Literally, if you scratch it, the coating is off and it's a colorless stone. That's not the same deal. This is one of the rarest in the world. It's Imperial Topaz. It's got this gorgeous golden tone. Like if you like citrines, this is like the grown-up super rare version of that, except it's not quartz, it's a topaz, but rare. So if you're a collector and you love to get real rarities like unheated, untreated stones that come from one place in the world, we got options up here, like the Tsavorite, like the topaz. How about that spinel, which is that vibrant pink? Take a look at your options and let's get them out the door, because was that the smallest price up there? Yeah, $11,000. I could show you all those list prices on these bags. I'm not going to do $11,000, $10,000, or even half. We could go $5,000 right now, but we're down to the wire here. Not a lot of time left. Got to move some jewelry. Here's how we do it. Dirt cheap, let's do it. Whatever. What do we have to lose besides money? We've done enough of that tonight. We can keep that going. Let's keep the money lost. Let's keep it going so we can move some jewelry, because it's better they go out than not, right? It's better they find a home than not at all. It's better they go to you instead of back in a vault. That's how I look at this. Or out to Vegas to a major trade show where there are wholesalers lined up to get these kind of values. 5,000 or 4,000 or 3,000, nothing doing. We're going to make it a lot better for you right now. They're not even 3,000 or 29.99. And the Imperial, by the way, ooh, this is a big size. That Imperial's jumbo. Big time Imperial. The Imperial's at 281 right here. All natural topaz. Already got someone thinking about that Imperial. And the diamond weight is a carat 31. Uh-oh. Okay, I shouldn't go this low, but I'm going to go. We've got the 2 carat spinel. This is the 2 carat. I just moved them around because this one's kind of tall. So here's that beautiful spinel. It's from Burma. That's the top quality spinel. It's 46 points in diamonds. We go over here. Let's talk about that Savarite. Savarite's a 120, 77 points in diamonds. The brightest green you could ever hope for is in that Savarite. And then let's go to the blue sapphire. Envy the Royal Collection much? Did you see the matching earrings she was wearing yesterday to match her sapphire ring that were once worn by a princess? That's the kind of look you can get here, but that is a, whew, that's a carat 18 blue sapphire with 101 in diamonds. So big diamond weights, big stones, tiny price. Which one do we like? Let's go even lower. We're going to get these out the door, and this is going to be a major value. It's all about the value. It's all about whatever it takes to move some jewelry at this time of the show. Nobody's on the lines yet. We're going to change that. Unless, Jalen, do you like one of those or something maybe you saw earlier in the show? Tell you what, we're about to get busy. Not even $1,999. We've hit that dirt cheap level now. We've hit it. And now instead of $19.99, I'll just keep on going till all 4 go. We got a lofty goal here to get 4 rings out the door, but I think we can do it. Because like I said, when you're a shopper and you know quality first, and then you see said quality go for some ridiculously low price, you're ready. You're ready to pounce because you know if you don't, somebody else will, and then you're missing out, right? We don't want that to happen. So here's where you give us a call. 2 one-source stones are up there, Savarite and Imperial. Then you've got sapphire and spinel, which are closely related but different. Think of them like cousins of the gem family world. Sapphires and spinels, one chemical element different, come from a lot of the same places. Spinel's even more rare. We have 3 people. We're about to get busy, guys. They're not even $19.99. Looking at the phone bank right now, it looks like we could sell every single one of those for $19.99. This is what it's all about. Giveaway. Let's move it. Let's move some jewelry. Call me quickly. If you're sitting back and you haven't dialed in yet because you're going, I don't know where she's going. You want to be there. You want to be like this. Have your phone ready and connected to us, because which one's it going to be? A collector is going to take all 4 because they're that good. Which one do you love, JT? And which one do you love, Spencer? And which one do you love, Jalen? And why are those the only phones that are on tonight? Which one? The blue? Fantastic. Who should we call Duchess over there? That's going to be 6015. JT. Which ones? The diasporas? Yeah. Yes, they are lever backs. And Jalen, which one for you? The sapphire as well. Uh-oh. Okay, guys. Well, guess what? They're not even 18. No. They're not even $18.99. Don't sell that sapphire yet. 3 people on the sapphire now. Let me try that on for you. Finished on the inside. It's a 118 sapphire. It's got a 101 diamond weight. And here is what it looks like on. Still bright. Still clean. Bye-bye they go. $18.88? Nope. Not even leaving them there. Just say sold. Hey, guys, on the sapphire, you let me know who's got it, okay? It's not even $18.80. I think the sapphire may be gone. Let's double check. I'm not even asking for $18.88. I'm not even asking for $18.50. I'm not even asking for $18.49 or $17.99. Let's blow them out. They all got to go. Make them $17.77 back to the wheel. Let's do it. $17.77. Take it. Who's the royal back there? I love it. The royal's in the house. Which one? Spinel. Let me try that spinel on. That's gone. It's item number 6408. We'll try it on. Yes? The diaspores, congratulations on the diaspores. All right, here's the spinel. It's a 2 carat with 46 points in diamonds. That's always what I call the fleur-de-lis style. Looks like a little fleur-de-lis on the side leading up to the very top, and that is fabulous. Man, that's Burma. It's Burma, no less. That's gone. Sapphire's gone. We got 2 left, and it's the 1 source stones. Let's go back. Yeah, let's take a look at what we have left here. I know they're going quickly. Yes. Yes, it is. True to size on that signature mounting. You got it. And, by the way, look at the sapphires finishing. All finished on the inside and in any gold you want. Actually, there's no restrictions on the wheel at all. So how about that? You don't even have to leave that Savorite in the yellow, and you don't have to leave the Imperial in the white. They look fabulous, but if you don't like it that way, that's no problem. But we're left here with our 1 source stones. How about that? Adding some rarity to that, and yet they're here if you'd like them. Let's give it a final 60 seconds. Any last call, questions, requests, anything we can help you with before we leave you tonight. Back in the morning in a couple short hours, so how about that? The jewelry shopping never stops on the weekends. We just keep it rocking and rolling. Do let us know if you have any last minute requests for tonight. We still have those tanzanite drop earrings. I know the diaspores left us, but we have the tanzanite drops. We have a yellow diamond and a round brilliant that's got a swirling style of diamond pave around it. A lot to show you. 35 seconds left. 35 seconds. That's it. Last call, Savorite. Let me try it on. It's a 1 carat 20, so that's a large Savorite. Ideal color. I think so many people think with stones we don't see very often. I do think that is what hampers this presentation a bit, is that I see it all the time, and you get to see the trends in the way people shop, and you've been doing this. I've only sold stuff. I've never worked in a retail store. I've only sold stuff on TV, so it's a little weird, right? I think of people who work face to face in sales and think what an opportunity, because you can get someone's feedback immediately. But I will tell you, I think that when we see pieces that we just don't have all the time, those get to be the ones that are a little bit tougher to understand the value of, because you're not comparing it to the Imperial you saw yesterday and the Imperial you saw last week and the Imperial you saw a month ago, because we don't have Imperials really ever to say, right? So it's tougher. Same with Savorite. The same thing applies. It's like, I never really see it. So it's tougher to get that grasp on the value. But when we see 1 source stones, and there aren't many out there, that's always going to add a level of rarity to anything that you shop for in the gem world. And those 2 options left, I think, are just a matter of we don't have a lot to compare them to, because we see a lot of rarity. We see Paraibas every day. We see fancy diamonds every day. We see blue wing block Ds every day. We see all these rare stones, but those are some that are rare to the point where we don't even have them all that often at TVON. So it gets to be like, I don't know, is that special or not? I don't know, what is that? So let me do what I can here to help you with this 1 source garnet, which is up there with Demontoid, but it's only, even Demontoids, as rare as they are, they have a bunch of sources. We can get them out of like Madagascar, Namibia, Russia, all these different places. That's only one. That's Kenya, and that's Brazil. And this is that all natural, beautiful, looks like, what you want your Imperial to look like? You want it to look like a little glass jar of honey. That's what you want it to look like. You want it to be that beautiful, bright, glowy effect, that richer, like almost like an amber type tone, not browns, but really beautiful golden tones, like that honey color. All natural material, the precious topaz of this world. It comes with a carat, 31 in diamonds, and that is really a beautiful rare ring. This is too. That's the Kenyan Savorite garnet. Really, really unusual as well. Brightest green color and quality. That's the 120. It's got 77 points in diamonds. Those need to go. I mean, my wheels have been where it's at for value, and yet the wheels are getting there, but not quite sold out. These are important times to take advantage when we got these giveaway values like we do. Just like we had a heart-shaped yellow diamond earlier. Heart-shaped yellow diamond right here. 1 carat, $29.99. Now, speaking of rare garnets, we did have that Demontoid ring. I'll flash it for you. Get you an opportunity at this one. Rare as can be because it has lots. Really, we don't want that one. It's so pretty. Look at this kind of bridge type design. Lots of big diamond weight. Doesn't fit, but that's, that's a general idea. 3 rows there. One that goes all the way on under. It's kind of like a more simple way to do a bridge. Not like that oversized bridge, but this one really, that's Savorite right there. Kind of a love knot design of diamonds on the sides. Here's the flower ring if you want to see that a little better. Tony, I can't bribe you for a new wheel. All right. Guess we'll wait till tomorrow. 20 minutes left. All right. Yeah, he's like, no, you cannot. All right. Coming up is the Savorite. No, that one's gone. Okay, so we're verifying on the Savorite. Let's talk to Montoids. Go to the rarity, the most exquisite rarity of the garnet family. 6586 is now. And this would be the double flower ring that sits up a little higher, elongates down the hand. Loving that. That'll be a good one. So let me know if you're thinking about it. If the Savorite's here, we may not want to dive into the Montoids too deeply, but it really is a special ring with that double flower design. Also have this bracelet. Showed this earlier. Kind of an amazing piece. Yeah. Thank you, Don. Was that Don, D-A-W-N? Or D-O-N? It's kind of hard for me to tell what you're saying. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you, Don. Thank you so much. Now I know who it is. Appreciate it. Wonderful pickup there. That's the bracelet I wanted to share with you. So that's a really good piece, and that's going to be our big yellow diamond bracelet for you. So any last questions? We're here to just take requests for the rest of the night. If there's anything we can show you, we still have those tanzanite drops. We've still got that big yellow diamond ring. That's the heart shape, but I also do have, if you like more of a swirling style, we have a yellow diamond round. That's what we were talking about earlier. Rounds are rare, but especially in the diamond world, in the fancy colors. And that's 3178. Well, let's just bring this on out because I did some calculations here, and it's a fascinating diamond weight for the price. It's 3178. I feel like our traditional double halos, when I say traditional, usually I'm talking about something like the heart shape we saw earlier. Remember that with the double halo and the heart-shaped stone? That's how most yellow diamonds are set. I would say this is a way to go non-traditional. Really get a cocktail ring, that piece you wear that's really intended to just be that hand grabber that everyone notices because they know they haven't seen anything like it. I think jewelry lovers have almost a radar when we see other women who love jewelry and they're wearing good stuff, and you ever like make jewelry contact first? Like before you even see the person, you're looking at their jewelry and just noticing it, because if you really have a passion for something, it's something we notice and we tend to gravitate towards. And I think this is a ring that if you kind of have it all, here's something that may be a little bit different for you, the way it's designed, and certainly the workmanship is crazy good. It's a 71-point yellow diamond. It's got a VS stone, and then it's got 59 in the yellows that you see are a little different tone, and they end up swirling and wrapping around the edge. But then pave white diamonds at a carat 07, and this really is, it's different and it's bold. I was going through my jewelry. I was getting everything reappraised lately because when you're, moving and doing all that, you're putting stuff in storage and you're doing all that. People who know, if you've ever moved, you know how you kind of reevaluate your own inventory, right? And donating all your clothing and you're doing all that, and then you're figuring out what goes to storage and what gets given away and what gets done. And with jewelry, it's about, for me, it's like I haven't really gotten everything reappraised in about a decade, so it was time, right? So I was going through some jewelry, and some of it, if it was needed a repair or if it needed a little sizing, I was doing all that. This is where I was looking at a piece I've had for many, many years now. I got it in 2010. I bought it for too much money. And it's very similar to this big oversized round, kind of like a disc piece, but mine was done with 2 tones of diamonds as well. And I was admiring, and I just thought, gosh, it was in a storage, a safety deposit box for a long, long time and not accessible every day. And so it had been a while since I'd seen it. And I just brought it out. I thought, wow, that is a cool piece. That's a really that's neat, because I looked at everything I had and go, it's so different. It's different and it's bold. And I generally I like a bigger piece of jewelry in general. So it wasn't just the size, but it was just that circular style and the way it wrapped around from every angle. This ring shares all the same properties. I can't believe it's uncanny, the similarities. Mine is white diamonds with champagne diamonds around the edge. This is obviously better in that you have that 71-point yellow in the center, but it's one of those that looks so appealing from all the angles. You see it from the sides and you see pave. You see the wraparound design. And as a designer, your head hurts just thinking about what it creates time-wise, man-hours to make it, because you're watching the way that every little look at this, nook and cranny, inside out, concave styling. It's diamonds tucked in every little direction, and yet you're getting this incredible carat 66 total weight of side diamonds. That's to go with your 71-point center VS, and yet we get it. Sometimes we do classics, and sometimes we go outside the box. This is one of the latter. And we also know that just like a gent's ring, there aren't generally as many people shopping for gents' jewelry as ladies' jewelry, so it's kind of it's a tougher go. This is one of those unusual pieces. And usually in the designer world, this, unusual that goes for more. We know it's been here a while. It's a, wow, look at this, $59.99 discounted last sale event. And I'm not talking about the Memorial Day sale. I'm talking about the major event before that, which was Mother's Day. I'm going to make it better. And I really hope that any of the jewelers that worked on this and created this and knows the days and days and days that went into crafting this piece, I hope they're not seeing this, because this is one, there's that finishing all the way through and around. There's that, do you see what I mean by the side profile? Watch this side profile. It goes from yellow to white. The yellow diamonds wrap around your bigger center. Then look at the white diamonds that are wedged right along here through the middle. It's very special. And it's no longer $59.99, not even close. This is why I'm a little leery about doing this, but I think with 13 minutes left, we got to do something absolutely stunning. It's been going on where we've been doing discounts all night long. This is going to be another level. I got to get it at home. It's that unusual piece. I've had it with demontoid. I've had it with yellow diamonds. I've had it with grandidierite. I've had it with Paraíba. 4 times this design in our history has been utilized. And all those stones I just mentioned are like the who's who, rarity, all-star cast. We're going to make it a better deal than even $5,000 or $4,000 or $3,000 or $29.99. Sometimes it's got to go. Just a matter of, is the price, can it be to that point where it's so low that it just disappears? It's not even $29.99. Let's take a last look at it. Remember that total diamond weight getting you well over like 2 1/3 carats. Pretty darn good, right? It's not going to be $29.99. Come on in. And for those gals that really enjoy something more unusual, enjoy something that took time, workmanship, effort. This is $237 in diamonds. Here's what it looks like on the hand. This looks small. It is. It's a 5. I would never recommend this as a pinky ring. I think it's just too big. But, you know, I wish I was a size 5. That'd be great. But, you know, that's where it's going to suit there for now. But that's not a problem. We're going to size it to what? You know, up or down, whatever you need. This is actually a really easy piece to size because this is a separate platform to the band. Sometimes it's really complex to size pieces where the diamonds are set into the ring because then you can't tweak it too much. This one, easy peasy, because all that piece sets up on top of this wider band. That doesn't mean it's cheap to size. It just means it's not like if you need a 10 that we're not going to be able to do it for you. We're going to be able to do it. And that's the beauty of it. And instead of 29, I need to go lower. No surprise there. Been doing that all night long. It's not even 28, 27, or 26. It hasn't changed. It's a 237 diamond weight with a major 71-point center stone there in the middle, and yet it's not even $26.99. How? There's no way. I have loose diamonds with you all the time. A 3/4 carat yellow? Not going to go for this price, but we're making it happen right now. Very first caller on this one, that'll just be $2,599. And that's it. For $234 or $237 in diamonds, the mega 71 pointer, the brighter, even more like fluorescent yellows going all the way around. They're still all natural, but they're a different shade, which really complements the center, but then separates them, shows you the difference. Because if that was all the same, it'd look rather, you know, kind of a little bit more banal. It's really nice to have it a little bit more showy. A little bit 2 different colors coming together here, really showcasing it well, creating that really, really beautiful design, and that's the way we do it. So $2,599 if you'd like it. It's just our last look at it. This goes to JCK and goes on display, and you know that one's going to be up for all kinds of awards because the design elements are so creatively done. The utilization of really 3 different colors of diamonds, both tones of the yellows and then the white diamonds as well, really brings it together so well. It's just unique and different, and that's what we love about a really good designer ring. So that'll be our last call on that one. Then just want to remind you, it's time. I think there's been a lot of people, we got so sidetracked with our Tanzanite presentations tonight that want to remind you there's a 217 round with the reds coming up here, looking to start the auction, didn't get the open. Here's what we'll do. End of the show is here. We have 10 short minutes left. and we're going to get this one at home. So if anybody would like it or think about it or is curious or maybe didn't catch it earlier or got caught up in all those other big tanzanites we brought out that are gone, this is the 217 round, everyday wearable, classic design, halo around it, and then the shoulders of diamonds there, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and it's final call. It's not $1,500. I'll blow it out. End of the show. $14.99 if you want it. No auction required because we don't have the time. So a really final call on $14.99 just to get it out the door. Obviously, no business being that price tag, but it's got to get a home eventually, and tonight's the night, and maybe somebody's thinking about it, right? So a huge opportunity to take advantage. Plus, it pairs up with the Wonder Ring really well. You can do that if you want to dress it up with more diamonds. If you just want that classic standard style like a halo, doesn't get any more classic. It's amazing how certain classics become, you know, even more trendy. And that seems weird because a classic is a classic, but right now, everybody's getting diamonds set with a halo. It's like every single person's getting engaged with a halo set diamond, right? It's a really hot look right now, so doesn't need to be limited to just diamonds and engagement rings. It can be done in these classic looks with your fabulous color as well, like our Blue Wing Block D. So it's last call on the show. We'll just throw in some jewelry here that's still available, so you can give us a call if you're thinking about any of our last pieces here, because that's a good one. That's a really strong, you see the reds all the way out to the outer edge there. It's always tougher to see reds go all the way to the very girdle of the stone, which is that very edge of the stone. Want to remind you, we still have our big 4-carat 12 diamond ring that's under $3,000. So if that's something you're interested in, this is that kind of time where these are a lot of pieces that are going to be looked at on the rerun of the recording tomorrow by viewers. So it's time to get them right now while they're still here, because otherwise they don't stick around usually past the beginning of the show tomorrow. Here's our Zembarin. Look at this. That's one you may have missed as well. The blues and the reds and the purples are all very prominent here in that color shifting garnet, and then there's the pink diamond bypass. That's also, so our back row here is $29.99 a piece. Whether you want to go with the pink diamonds with the baguettes and get that bypass style, where you want to go with our 412, the largest diamond ring we have, under $3,000. And then we also have a really special look at our heart-shaped tanzanite, also one of our more important statement pieces of the evening here. And that's going to be right in the middle. That's the 1305 heart shape. This one never sits on its own on that point, but you understand why. That perfect point created by the heart shape, but then the halo around it, giving it that frame, which is so well done. That's our 1305. Also has a price tag that was what everybody was looking for on a 9-carat. Here's giving you more carat weight, not as many diamonds. You still get well over a carat in diamonds, but you're getting a much larger stone and a specialty cut as well in the heart shape, and we do have that one under $6,000 for you for the first time. That's a brand new low. It's actually written all over the bag here that that is the lowest we can do on the 1305, and if you're aware of cuts in tanzanite and the sizes and what they go for, you're well aware of that already. $59.99 for the heart shape. The $14.99 for the round. Our 2 diamond rings in the back row are each $29.99 a piece. We're in last call on the show. We're seeing you in the morning, back in 12 hours for a very special weekend. Take a look at our jewelry here that's got left and needs a home here at the end of the night. Also a reminder, here are the tanzanite drops. I don't think these got a home either. Granted, they were a request, but there has not been a taker for our tanzanites yet. So there are the tanzanites that are the earrings. That's the pair of earrings in that gorgeous lever back. Look at how they coordinate with the round. I think that would be, and again, it's kind of risky to put the 1.5 up there with a 13 behind it, because if there was a big difference in the color, it would be recognizable. But you see how the tones are the same, the saturations are spot on, and that's a big deal for a smaller stone to do what a bigger 13-carat does. So great opportunity to get those earrings at $1,599, and that's our last call. If there's anything we can check on for you or anything else you want to ask about, you may, and we'll be back in the morning in 12 hours to do it again. But this is $29.99 for 412. I don't know where to really pinpoint the value because they're all so strong. If it's up here, there's a reason, and yet it's like values have been the big theme of the night here. But when you see a heart shape, it's a 1305. It's under $6,000, and the reds are there. So you have that heart shape option, but 412 in white diamonds and solid gold, and that's $29.99. Then we've got the 217. That's $14.99. The beautiful cushion cut earrings, that's a drop earring and a lever back. Very oversized lever back. That's only $15.99 for that pair. And then we have the Zambaran. This is $9.99 for that Zambaran garnet. So how about that for a value? And then right back here, pink diamond bypass ring, the pear shapes coming together with the halos. We always get busy at the end of the night. Everyone's making those last decisions. Those, you know, now that you've seen 3 hours of jewelry and a lot of it, what was your favorite of the night? If it's still here, we've got that value, and I recommend taking it before it goes tomorrow morning, because that's what we do in the morning before the show even begins. Not everybody gets us on Friday Live. They watch the recording the next day, and then they're ready to go. So this is where you guys get first dibs on this last call on any of these big values up here, and you got to call me now because we have 4 minutes left. And then we're done. We'll see you in 12 short hours. Yes, we literally drive back and then come back, and then we do it again. And we have such an amazing show for you all weekend long, actually. Saturday and Sunday, our show starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, and that is 1 p.m. Eastern. Take a look. Last call. Thanks for being with us tonight. Happy weekend. If we don't see you, have a great weekend. Be safe, be well, and see you hopefully on the Saturday morning and Sunday mornings. We got a big, big weekend of a lot of brand new coming your way. Victor, which one? Okay. Yeah, let me know if they want to see it again. 6576, Imperial, 281. Here it is. There's the Imperial. What a nice little departure from all of our other colors up there, too. So bright. It's a really nice, bright stone. Let me know. All right, last call. Jalen, which one for you? Yellow diamond. The heart shape. You got it. Well, it sounds like I didn't get all the requested pieces up here at the end. Let's show the heart shape again. Heart shape was the 1 carat VS stone. Double halo in the diamonds as well. That would be the 102 white diamond weight. So that's 202 in total, and that is $29.99. One of a kind on the heart shape right there. Final 3 minutes remaining, and then we'll be on our way. Thank you on the Imperial. Well done there. Let's take a look. See who's got that yellow diamond. Congratulations if you do get it. That's also part of our $29.99. Same with all of these rings here. So basically all these diamond rings here in the back. $29.99. The pink, the yellow, or the white diamond ring. 412, 1 carat with 102. Here are your 9-point individual pinks surrounded with the pink and the white diamond halos. There's the heart shape. Look at that. 2 hearts. Beating as 1 here. Yep, swaying on our wheel, 2 of our greatest values up there in the heart-shaped stones. Let us know if you have any final questions. We'll be able to help you. We'll be here for a couple minutes if you need any help after we go off the air. Yes. Thank you. Who got it? Hi, Janice. Thank you so much. Great job on the Imperial 6576. Jalen, you're verifying on the heart shape yellow? Okay. A bracelet from tonight? Last call. Thank you on the tanzanite. Thank you. Round is gone. Congratulations. $69.99 was the number on that one. Yeah. Sure. This yellow diamond bracelet? This one with the big cushion cuts? Yep. That's going to be, you know what, I do have a look at it here on the wrist here for you because that's important as well. And I want to tell you a little bit about the carat weights of these stones because they're really large individually. And if you are interested in the yellow diamond bracelet, that's going to be 2 carats of yellow diamonds through the bigger stones there, but it doesn't stop there. Take a look at this. It's on the wrist if they'd like to see it there, Jalen, if they want to look at it from a distance. That's going to have 2 carats in what are just the bigger yellow diamonds. There are a total of 12 stones. There's 17 points apiece in the middle, but they all have yellow diamonds around them and then a white diamond link. They do go all the way around. It's a 7.5-inch wrist size. So that's a 7.5-inch length, and that's going to be a total weight of 349 in diamond weight on that bracelet. And that bracelet, we can do something crazy low. It is as it is in two-tone gold. It'll be $14K. And that one's going to be, you know what? Oh, that was like $12,999. I'll do it right now for $49.99 if you'd like it. And we have 20 seconds left. So we'll see you back here in 12 short hours, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. We'll kick off 3 big hours for our Saturday morning. Have a great, great evening. And morning before we see you, we'll be ready to shop bright and early with you. Looking forward to it. And give us a call if you have any questions. We're available at that same number. This will be $49.99 if you'd like that bracelet. Thanks again. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow.